By the way, there's going to be a lot of swearing tonight. Just a lot of swearing. Hello, and welcome to our first ever live stream. If this ends in a fiery mess, then we're doing something right, I guess. I don't know if that's referring to our story tonight or our first time live streaming. So, Kash ducks his hat low.
Stay away from fire, guys.
So, cool. Well, welcome to Nerds and Stuff. If you've never been, odds are you've probably been. But we're going to do our very first live stream, and we're playing Dread. As you can see, the tower in the center here. First thing we're going to do is I've sent all the questionnaires out to everyone. For those of you unfamiliar with Dread, it begins with character creation is a questionnaire that you send out to your players. They fill out the questionnaire, send them back to you, and that is the basis of their character for the one shot. So we have that set up, and we'll go ahead and do some of the... What is going on over there? Okay. Sorry, this is first time live streaming. Crazy stuff is happening. Cool. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to kind of set up the idea of what's going to happen tonight, right? We're playing Dread, and Dread is a survival horror one-shot adventure. You guys will be kind of in the same boat. There will be a horror story that develops, and we'll be trying to survive this game. Now, for anyone who's played Dread before, you know that there's a chance that some of you will survive tonight. Unlike other games we've played on the channel, like 10 Candles, where death is guaranteed, this one, you fight for death. And to do that, you pull from the tower. Now, this Jenga tower ahead of us is whenever you have to do something where the outcome is unknown, perilous, or when I say so, you guys have to make a pull from the tower, right? And as the game progresses, I'll make you guys pull more from the tower. I'll say, make 2 pulls or something like that, reflecting the dangerousness of the situation, the hazardness. I might make you guys make pulls under time limit, and that represents something bearing down on you immediately. So... Is there any questions about pulling from the tower? You can only use one hand. When you pull a block out, you have to put it on top. You can't pull. You can pull anything is legal below the top completed tower or the top completed level. So we're good there. One hand when pulling. There are 2 different ways the tower collapses, right? There is the accidental, I knock it over while I'm pulling from the tower. The table shifts, you sneeze, right? That always results in a character's death, probably whoever's pulling from the tower. A heroic sacrifice is another way this tower collapses. If the tower collapses when you're pulling from it, your character is removed from the game in a manner usually resulting in death or some sort of other horrific way to go. Now, if the tower's looking pretty bad and your character's in a position to waylay the enemy or stop this evil force from bearing down on you, you can knock the tower over, and you can basically heroically sacrifice yourself to make things, to give your allies a moment of reprieve, to spare them momentarily from whatever's haunting you guys or terrorizing you guys. So now that we kind of got the mechanics done, this game usually plays in about 3 or so hours. We've played it before where it went 4. I've played it once where it went 5. It's not going to go that long. Tonight we're going to try and keep a pretty tight narrative. We will be playing as a bunch of high schoolers going away for a weekend cabin in the woods, kind of like an extended weekend, sort of spring break, 4 days off or whatever. You guys are in a cabin in the woods deep off the grid, right? This cabin is nestled alongside this gorgeous lake called Sullivan Lake, and you guys are meeting with 2 of your high school friends or acquaintances, depending on how much you hate one of the 2. From your backstories, each one of you has a connection with these 2 characters somehow. There is Brett, who's kind of a douchey guy, and then there's Sarah, who's kind of a bitch, right? I'll be playing both Brett and Sarah and any other wanderers that happen by. You look terrified already. This is going to be great. Okay, so you guys are each playing individual characters. You guys will be sort of the heroes of the story and stuff like that. You guys will be the driving force behind a lot of the stuff that's going to happen tonight. So, Echoes. Right, so that's the name of our story. It's going to be kind of cusp of spring, sort of mid-spring, maybe March or so. So it's going to be a little bit cold. It's going to be a little bit rainy. The lake might be a little bit too cold to swim in, but not for a bunch of dipshit high schoolers, right? Your neighbors spotted cabins nestled out of sight around the lake, around the long-abandoned Sullivan summer camp. So around this lake, there's a couple cabins, but across the lake on the far end, there's this sort of empty plot of land, empty of trees and stuff like that, and then there's these cabins and bunks and stuff. So across the lake is a long-abandoned summer camp. Yes, summer camp. Perfect. Most of the cabins are empty this time of year, as property on this lake is mostly relegated to that of summer getaways. The nearest town was passed the better part of an hour ago. You guys are all riding together in an SUV, and I believe it's your SUV? Is that right?
I think
Or
mine.
it's yours, yeah, okay. One of you guys has a lot of SUV questions in your backstory, so it's her SUV. She's driving you guys up. And you guys stopped off at a gas station not long ago, and the gas station was so horrid and squalor that the ladies passed up the restroom, and the guys grumbled about the gorging they took to top off the gas, loading back up on forgotten snacks and supplies. So you guys, creepy gas station already. We'll elaborate that once we begin play, once we go through character finalization and stuff like that. Cool. So let's go ahead and kind of identify the characters, take some notes. Character creation, the kind of stuff we're about to do will probably take about 20 minutes or so. We're going to try and keep it as quick as possible. The reason why we're going through it for the sake of the stream is because each one of these characters has different projections. We'll go ahead and start. So I'm going to start with, I suppose we should probably introduce ourselves, shouldn't we? Yeah, we usually do that. We're so used to YouTubing that I'm all off my game, so just bear with us. We're going to have an amazing story tonight for you guys. So let's go ahead and introduce yourself. First of all, my name is Martin. I am the host and game master for the YouTube channel Nerds and Stuff.
My name's Kash, and I'm playing Jeff.
I'm Katie, and I'm playing Bella.
I'm Sterling, and I'm going to be playing Trent tonight.
I'm Kathy, and I'll be playing Becky.
Right. Okay, so we're going to start with Becky here. Becky has a couple things that she's going to kind of lock up with other characters. I'll be following along. So we're going to have either Kash or Sterling stay, and everybody else be gone. So we'll have Sterling stay, Kash and Katie step out. Just head to the guest bedroom real quick.
Yep.
Cool. All right. So like I said, character creation is a series of 10 questions for Dread. And so I've sent this questionnaire to Kathy here, and she filled out creating her character from some sort of leading questions. So we have Kathy playing Becky, and I know you have a secret or a projection with Sterling, number 3 on your questionnaire.
All right. So, in order for you to get me to go on this trip with you guys, you made a promise to me.
As the eyes go wide.
In order to cheer me up, you promised that you would recreate the entire single ladies dance routine in heels.
All the single ladies. Okay, Sterling, do you by chance have any projections back to Kathy? I think you do.
I do.
So set it up by reading the question, maybe.
Okay. My
can just read
character,
it, yeah.
Trent, knows how to party, but Becky can be one of the most rambunctious drunks you've ever seen. What was the craziest thing you've ever seen her do at a party?
And what is that answer there, Trent?
She went so hard one night that she threw up all over herself, but instead of just going home, she went in the bathroom to clean up and came out and just finished the party in bra and panties.
Quite the reputation you have,
All
Becky.
right.
Yeah. Alrighty, so I think that is your guys' interactions. And real quick too, Becky was so down and out because she had a bad breakup, which you would know about. So in a way to help her get over her bad breakup, you promised a single ladies routine. Cool.
Okay.
All right, so I'll have Kash come back in and Sterling step out.
1 second.
Cool. Alrighty. So Kash, Kathy here has a projection for you.
Oh.
Go ahead. Coming in hot.
All right. So, last time we did mushrooms together, we ended up in the next town over at a restaurant where you attempted a magic mic moment on the table, and we got kicked out, but I still have the video of it on my phone.
Apparently, when you get really cast off, you might go to Magic Mike moments.
Magic Mike moment restaurant. Got it.
Okay. Now you also have a projection back to Kathy, number 7 on your questionnaire.
So, Becky has a reputation for being catty, gossipy, and some people call her a bitch, but I think she seeks attention and has been the center of attention a lot of her life, but that's the only way she gets it, is by being snotty.
So essentially, he's projecting to you that you are snotty, but that the two of you are also very close friends.
Yeah, we've been friends,
Yeah.
and I know you're fake.
Perfect. All right. So I think we just have one with Katie. So I actually have you step out,
Okay.
and you can send in Katie. Hi. Okay,
Hello.
perfect. All right, so Kash has a projection for your character. It's number 5 on your questionnaire, Kash. Oh, maybe.
No, thanks.
Nope, guess not. All right, so and Katie doesn't have a projection for you, so I think I lied. But it's good to have Katie here. So cool. All right, send in Sterling. And then you'll be going over number 6 with him.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want me to just tell him what I wrote down?
Yeah, so you read the question out loud
Okay.
and stuff like that. So,
What's up?
hi. Welcome, friend.
So, mine says Sterling's character is just about the dumbest person you know, but you love him like he's your big brother. What did he do that made you instantly trust and love him like a brother? And I wrote, when we were in elementary school, we would play soccer at lunch and no one would ever pick me because I was a girl. Well, then Sterling's character was captain of a team and he would pick me every time because he knew I could hold my own against the boys and I was a good player. After that, we started hanging out every day, all day, and became best friends.
You know, so you guys have been best
Yeah.
friends since elementary school. You guys are, and she is also on the soccer team at high school too. So
Okay.
your picking her has helped her develop into quite the soccer player. So good deed for your life.
You're welcome.
Done. You're welcome. I pretty much made your soccer career. So, okay, Sterling, you have a projection for Kash,
Yes.
and I think Katie has one for Kash, and I think that's almost finished with projections. So.
I have one for Kathy's character.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, so go ahead and send in. What do we need? Kash?
I do. Yeah.
Yeah, just Kash. Yeah.
Sure.
So
Me?
yeah,
Yeah.
so send in Kash. We're almost done. So if you're just joining us, by the way, we are going through kind of the spider web of character creation for these projection questions. Now, Dread is a kind of 10 question questionnaire that the GM sends out to the players, and now we're doing projection questions, so that way the players have all the tools necessary for playing tonight. So Sterling, you'll be going over your projection question with Kash.
Ready to go. There it is. Okay. You've been pretty good friends with Jeff since middle school. He's always been way, way, way smarter than you. But in last year, he almost became a whole new person. His grades suck. He smokes pot all the time. He really doesn't seem to care about anything anymore. Anytime you ask about it, he gets mad and tells you to mind your own business. What do you and the others think is the reason for his sudden and drastic change? So
super quick, we're going to go through that question real quick. You guys have been friends since middle school, but every single time, everyone knows that you've changed in the last year.
Right.
Whenever one of your best friends, brings it up, you get really defensive and fight it off and so that. So he's going to tell you what everybody else has come to the decision why you're acting a fool.
So we think it must be because your brother is on tour across sea for the military, and you were pretty close with him. So we think that kind of
might be the reason your life
might
is
be the
falling
reason.
apart. Cool. All right, that's all your projections,
That's all
right?
mine.
Okay. So I think we're almost finished here. I know you have one for. I don't think you have any more, right? Okay. So I think all we need is
Katie and Kathy back.
Yep. And then we're finished. So you two step up. Okay, and we are almost ready to go. How we doing so far? Aight?
Presently have 5 people in chat.
Hey, and we're 5 of them. No, that's not.
3.
Only 3. Cool. Katie and Kathy. All right, so we'll start with. I think Katie has a projection for Kathy.
Okay.
So
Number 4.
mine is you've become pretty good friends with your lab partner, Kathy's character, last semester. She's been showing you how to party hard these last few weeks, but why do you feel so sorry for her? And I wrote, she's having fun with this great party life and sleeping around having fun, but deep down I know she's just looking for someone to notice her for her and not just her body.
Deal. So you guys have become BFFs over the last semester through lab.
Okay.
Cool. All right, I think that is all of our projections. So if you, Katie, want to go grab everybody, and then we'll kind of go through last second character stuff. So while we're getting ready, we're almost ready to start. Today is a pretty big day for the channel. We've been YouTubing for about 5 months now, just over 5 months. We're coming up on 6 months here, November 20th. And today we hit 1,000 subscribers, which is really cool. We're live streaming for the very first time ever, and this morning we kicked off our Patreon page. So really big day for the channel. So we're celebrating with a live stream of Dread to celebrate Halloween and to have a lot of fun. And I get to spend this Halloween killing my friends. And what more can you ask for, right? So cool. We got the gang back together. Now we're just going to go through some of the stuff in your questionnaires that might be common knowledge, or also what people would know about you, right? So I'll go first with Brett and Sarah. I don't have character sheets for them. They're non-player characters, so I'll be kind of free-balling their roleplay tonight. So with Brett is a rich boy douchebag, right? His parents own this cabin. It's a really nice cabin. It's the best cabin. Okay, I know cabins, and this is the best cabin. Okay, so it's an amazing cabin in the woods. What you guys know about Brett is that some of you might have heard that his mom killed himself about a year back. Okay, and that was like a big deal around school. Okay. Brett's dad is never there. Brett has house parties all the time. But Brett is rich. Not a good home life. He plays sports. He probably plays baseball with Trent. A bunch of jocks, bros. So that's basically Brett in a nutshell. If you guys ever have questions about Brett, I'll make up the answers. But Sarah, as all of you know, used to date Jeff. And Sarah and Jeff had a breakup recently, and it didn't go so well. Big fight in the hallway. Lockers were slamming, mostly because the high school was haunted. No. So, no, bad breakup. Talk of the day. It was on the 24 news cycle of the high school.
One more.
And Sarah is now with Brett. In fact, she left Jeff.
Totino's
So
pizza rolls. Also,
everyone would
Totino's
assume that
stuffed
Jeff and
nachos.
Brett aren't boys anymore, you know. However, they seem to be okay. Sarah seems to be like I don't know. She's kind of ditzy. She's not all there. But how long were you and Sarah dating?
Quite a while.
Quite a while.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. So there might be still be some love there.
Yeah.
But you've changed, man. You've changed, and everybody knows it. Cool. So that's Brett and Sarah in a nutshell. Sarah is a very frail character. We won't press on her too much. Brett is mostly here just to facilitate the cabin, the setting of our adventure tonight. So feel free to hate both of them by the end of the night. Some of you guys do have relationships with Brett and Sarah through your character sheets, so you might want to like circle how you know them or any reflections or anything like that. We'll start with Jeff. What's some basic information that people might know about Jeff? Try not to reveal too many of your secrets too that can come out through the rest of the night.
I'm the nerdy guy, kind of a loner a little bit weird.
I'm gonna step out. You keep going. You keep doing you.
A little bit weird, and kind of just kept myself. Was dating Sarah for a long time. Had a bad breakup, and in the last few, I kind of lost my mind, and now it seems like all I do is drugs. That's me. How about you?
So I am kind of like the girl next door, and I like to play soccer. I finally made it onto the soccer team this year. That's all I can think of saying about myself. I'm not a very interesting person.
All right.
Well, you're college bound, right?
Yeah.
Get really good grades.
Yeah, I'm really determined to go to college and get into good
Hang
college.
hang out after class quite often. Cool.
Okay. So Trent is your, I guess, fairly stereotypical dumb jock. He's been playing baseball since he was a kid. He's been on varsity for like 3 years. At the end of the last season, he ended up breaking his collarbone playing. And he is pretty much not getting by in school right now. So.
All right. Becky is rich and brash and tells it how it is. Some people may call her a bitch, but for her, status is everything. And if people don't have an opinion of you, then you might as well be dead. She just recently broke up with her boyfriend. He was handsome, popular, total jock.
The
And
perfect package.
Pretty much.
It's probably a teammate of ours.
Probably. And things did not end very well. And there was a lot of drama, including me keying up his brand new car, shredding all of his football gear, leaking his cheating text, and smashing his phone to pieces.
Someone say that Becky is a little bit vindictive as well.
Little.
Is that ready then?
Yeah.
Perfect. Did you have anything else?
Nope.
Okay.
That's Becky in a nutshell.
Alrighty. So we are finished with character. Don't judge me. I'm going for some drink. So we are finished with kind of character setup. I'm going to make one small adjustment to the table before we begin, so we can start. I'm going to grab a drink, and we're going to take like a 2-minute break, just to use the restroom, let the dogs out real quick, and stuff like that. So we'll be back here in a moment to actually begin our live play of Dread. All right, we are back. Welcome back, everybody. Good to be here. We're about to start our live playthrough of Dread. As you can see, I have put a mirror on the table. This will be reflective of our game tonight. Everybody shudders. Perfect. All right, so we have our characters. We have our story. I'm going to give everybody just a brief moment to do whatever you need to do to kind of get into character. Role-playing a high schooler is never easy, nor is it, I guess, beneficial to your health. Just remember, everything is loud. Emotions are turned up to 11, and you guys, sex is either a mystery or it's your entire life. So, cool. I think with those in mind, we'll be ready to go. So, real quick for the viewers at home, we're going to start playing Dread now. When they come across something where the outcome is unknown, dangerous, or otherwise harrowing, I'll make them pull from the tower. Now, we've recently tweeted out from the Nerds and Stuff YouTube Twitter, or the Twitter, not the YouTube, just the We Are Live tweet. For every 5 retweets that gets, the players here, one of them will actually be spared one of their polls. So later in the night, as we get a little bit further, that might be a saving grace. We also have a donate button to where if you donate money, you can either make them pull twice because you're a sadist like me, or you can spare them from polling when the tower is really nasty and you want to save a certain character's life. So that will be have my man Daniel working the live stream, so he'll give me the cues when that's happening. Cool. So let's get started. So everybody take a moment to get into character.
And then the van drives down the leafy road.
Yeah. Opening camera, SUV hauling ass down a side road. Echoes. A close parallel of an idea, feeling, style, or event. The camera opens with a dark SUV driving down the road quickly, music blasting out the windows. Fresh grass on the sides of the roads as spring has broken what was left of summer. It's spring break, and you guys are heading towards a cabin in the woods. Now, some of you know the host, some of you know the host's girlfriend. No matter what you feel about them or the other people in this SUV, you know that this weekend's going to be one for the yearbooks. Or the memory books, or whatever kind of books these kids are into these days.
Facebooks.
Facebooks. That's the only books they're into. Okay. Having driven for some time, several hours into this kind of wilderness, cell phone reception having been long lost since that terrible gas station you guys passed not long ago. A gas station where a guy with far too few teeth or far too much gum line pumped your gas, made the girls feel uncomfortable, made the guys feel uncomfortable.
So you're saying we're in Oregon.
Hit on everyone. Oregon
So
or
we
Alabama.
pumped your gas
Yeah.
and you feel weird.
Yeah. So you guys are driving along, and you guys are kind of shooting the shit in the SUV. Not far now. Having printed off directions or looking at your text from what Brett had sent you, you guys pull up down this very long driveway. Trees opening before you, revealing this magnificent 2-story cabin. It's gorgeous. Clearly a cabin built with wealth. As you guys pull up, slowing down, you see Brett's 2-seater sports car parked near the garage. You guys hop out and you look around, this kind of crisp spring air washing over you, kind of smell of the lake nearby. A place kind of lost in time. Sullivan Lake. You guys have never heard about it before, other than what Brett's told you. He's only been the once, though. But he promises that this weekend is going to be amazing. As you guys get out of the SUV, stretching your bodies, Brett greets you out in the front. We're going to kind of open into free play. Feel free to start role-playing. But Brett kind of comes up. How was the drive?
It was very, very long, but it's really good to see you.
It's good to see you as well, Bella. How's everybody doing? You guys ready to drink and get fucked up and have a good time? By the way, there's going to be a lot of swearing tonight. Just a lot of swearing. I don't know much about high schoolers, but I know they swear. Probably more than I do, so fair warning. Where was I? Oh yeah, getting fucked up. Yeah. So he's like, yeah, parents let me use the cabin this weekend, or my dad let me use the cabin this week. We should have a lot of fun. Did you guys remember to bring everything that I asked and all that other stuff?
Got everything we need.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, let's hang out, maybe unpack, get settled in. Got a couple days here, so got plenty of activities. You guys looking forward to anything in particular?
Going to the lake.
Just relaxing, man. The guy gets out of the car and crumbs are like falling off of him. And then he just grabs a big cooler full of beer.
Perfect. So as the camera kind of pans around, I'm going to have everybody describe how they look. Okay? I'll start with Brett. Brett is a physically fit kind of guy. He wears shirts that are way too tight. Think Captain America in the Civil War. Or maybe, I think it was Civil War when he's chopping wood.
Yeah.
He has no business in that shirt. He has no business. Okay, so shirt too tight. It's nice though. He's like a nice chain. He definitely got ready for you guys to get
For
here.
arrival,
Yeah. It's about status for him, and you guys, give or take, are his friends. So he wanted. It's about status. So the camera kind of shows this very shallow, very wealthy young kid, very physically fit. And then the camera kind of pans to the doorway of the cabin where Sarah's kind of hanging in the doorway, kind of staring off at your guys' SUV. Not quite ready to come out and greet you guys, especially after what happened between her and Jeff not long ago. And so when the camera pans over to the driver getting out of her SUV, what does the camera see for Bella?
She's wearing jeans and a t-shirt that has her future college on it, and she
That just says college.
yeah,
University.
education. And her hair is like pulled back in a braid, and she's just really chill. Like she doesn't.
Does she have a backpack too, like full of books?
It's in the car.
Okay, yeah. I mean,
But
spring
it's
break
not
you
with
have to
her.
study too.
She's
Yeah.
out of the driver's seat. She hasn't gotten the back yet.
She
Yeah.
tried to have shotgun readers, some like calculus while they were driving, but you can't read calculus while you drive.
So dangerous.
It's very dangerous.
It should be illegal.
So who's riding shotgun? Who is keeping Bella company for the drive?
I probably would.
Okay. So Jeff gets out of the passenger seat.
Jeff gets out and he's probably wearing skate shoes and a little bit looser fitting pants, but definitely not baggy pants. But just pants that that quite don't just fit right, but they don't look too trashy. And a zip-up sweater.
Perfect. And then out of the back seat, we see Crumbs McGee wiping his shirt off. Trent steps out.
Yeah.
Big dude. Tell us about Trent.
So yeah, he steps out. He's carrying the cooler of beer. He lifts one up, tosses it to Brett.
Brett goes to catch it, misses. He's definitely not an outfielder.
He's the pitcher. He doesn't have to worry about catching the ball.
Doesn't. Yeah. Beer flies over shoulder. He just kind of looks at it. Ah, Trent, you asshole.
He's got some like off-brand beats on, and
It's called Sounds.
yeah.
Sounds by Kanye. Yeah, correct.
And he didn't bring like a backpack or anything. He's just got all of his clothes stuffed into a
He's
pillowcase.
And he's also he's wearing 2 pairs of pants in case he blows out one later. That way he doesn't have to stop drinking. He can just pull off 1 pair of pants and he's golden.
There you go. So that's pretty much Trent for you.
All right, camera pans over to Becky.
And Becky steps out of the SUV. She is wearing some short shorts with Drama Queen written right across
no.
the ass.
Oh,
She's
no.
in a tank top. Her hair is still curly, face is all made up, and she is wearing some very nice matching sneakers.
Ooh. So
Yeah,
she's looking pretty
just-
posh.
Yep,
Yeah.
I mean, she may be in the middle of the woods, but that's no excuse to slack.
Just in case someone shows up with a camera.
Right?
Perfect.
They're
When
pretty
these
firefighters.
photos leak, she is going to look amazing. Okay. Cool. So as you guys are kind of hanging out, Brett asked you a little bit more about the drive. He's like, "Did you guys stop off at that gas station I told you about?" Creepy motherfuckers, am I right?
Guy looked like a
Yes.
hockey player.
He did. Yeah, but
Yeah.
like,
But with less
teeth.
but with less teeth and more. I think I married my sister kind of look, right?
Yes.
Definitely gave that vibe, yeah.
Yeah, he put his hands on Sarah's shoulders when we were hanging out, buying some snacks and stuff. So she's really creeped out. Don't bring that guy up to her, okay? She's just really creeped out already. I told her it's nothing to worry about. Like, we're here, we're having fun. You guys are here. Who is like Sarah's friend in the group?
I'm
That's like a question.
Kind
I think your sheet
Am
says
I?
you were.
Like, I'm her friend, but I don't particularly like her.
Okay. That's how friendship works, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
Like,
that's
we
the
used to be
definition of
really
friendship.
good friends, but then she just changed
Okay.
and just turned into a bad person.
Yeah. You can say whore, I'm pretty sure.
Asshole.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Same
Horse.
same difference. They're both a whore's asshole. Yeah. Which is why Brett is looking extra relaxed. Yeah. All right. Moving right along. Okay. Star Wars. Cool. Yeah.
I'm gonna ruin this night for everybody.
This house is gonna be a red dot by the end of the night. All right. So here we go. That's not funny. That's not. It's kind of funny. Okay. So as you guys are kind of like, you pop the back of the SUV. How much is like supplies versus how much is just like party supplies?
It's almost, I would assume, pure parties.
You guys were allowed one backpack for like amenities,
Yeah,
and clothing
but-
and stuff.
I'm pretty much assuming that I brought quite a bit of beer and probably a few other things.
Deal.
Let's
Okay.
say there's like 4 coolers and one of them has food in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, and Brett told you guys not to bring food. Like, he's got food covered.
Okay.
So we can retcon that right now.
There's
Yeah.
4 coolers.
Yeah. The fourth cooler is that it's filled with stuff you can eat that still gets you drunk.
Jungle juice.
Yeah, mostly jungle juice. Yeah. And off-brand Russian stuff. Yeah. In Russia, you eat to get drunk. Yeah.
You know, like when they print the bottle, the name just wraps all the way around it. And it's just so long
That's a
that
throwback
it goes
to
all the way.
Boomtown, Chief.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Perfect. Cool. So as you guys are kind of settling in, you guys are grabbing coolers out, setting them down, getting ready to lug everything in. You kind of just hear this truck, this old beat up truck just rattling at the end of the driveway. You guys turn and you see this red pickup truck, like ripped right out of the 80s or even 70s. I mean, it's just ga 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 ga. You know, no care for environmental standards.
Will not pass emissions.
Yeah, and you guys see this kind of it's kind of shadowy. It's probably later in the day, but you guys see this kind of big dude sitting behind the steering wheel, and he's just staring at you guys from the end of the driveway. Like, he's driving down the road, and then it kind of branches out into the driveway, but he's just sitting there staring at you guys. This old truck just rattling.
I wave at him. And then I walk over to Brett and I'm like, neighbor seems nice.
I didn't even know we had neighbors. Straight up. And then as you wave at him, he goes, "Ah!" The guy in the truck. And all the high schoolers laugh. Yeah. And then he kind of stares at you guys some more, and you guys are like unpacking a little bit, and just like kind of looking over once in a while. And he's just staring at you guys. And then he starts to say something. You guys can't quite make it out.
I feel like you should go talk to him and see what he's saying.
Okay.
Now you guys can pull a brick from the tower to kind of make out what he's saying, or you can go talk to him.
I'll go talk to him. I'll pull a beer out
Okay.
and go to like...
Okay,
get
so
to
as
it.
you start walking down this long driveway, he just starts screaming, "Go home or you'll be sorry!
Okay, we're just on spring break.
Go home!
I got a bud.
Hurt you!
What?
Go home or hurt you!"
Just, do you want a beer?
Go home! Hurt you dead! And
Okay.
he just kind of rattles away and starts driving away again. And you're like standing halfway down the driveway with a beer in your hand, and you're like, fucking weirdo. So as you come back, Brett's like, "What was that about, dude? What was he saying to you?"
I don't know, something about like going hurt. Is that like a term here?
I don't know. It's Oregon.
I mean,
Sorry, Oregon. Brett's not from Oregon originally. He's from out of state where they call it Oregon.
It's like Boise and Boise.
you know what? He probably saw my baseball jersey. Was saying go home. Like
Oh yeah, no, he
they're
looked.
like a baseball.
Yeah, he looked like a baseball
field
player.
here? Like-
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't even think like we have running water, and I think we're like the nicest house on the block that has that. So, no Wi-Fi though.
Cool.
I don't know if I told you guys that.
No, I
No Wi-Fi,
You
no
didn't,
cell
but
phone.
I-
How am I supposed to get my homework
What?
done?
Um,
What?
homework.
I have homework.
It's
Everybody has homework.
Bella.
My
it's
followers are going to be
spring.
so disappointed.
Trust me, they won't be that disappointed.
What?
No, Becky. You're pretty good friends with Brett, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, Becky, listen. Followers love mystery. Okay, you're off the grid. They're gonna miss you. They're gonna need you. Right? When you get back and you tweet, they're probably gonna come in their pants. Okay. They're probably gonna cream their jeans.
All 12 of them.
Yeah. Well, 1,200. This is Becky we're talking about. Trent doesn't know social
I
media.
don't.
He still has a MySpace. And his top 8 are all family. It's pretty bad.
And his grandma's
In an-
twice because she had to make a new profile.
In an order that would surprise you. Yeah. So you guys are kind of hanging out. You tell everybody about this hillbilly in the truck. I'm going to have, once you kind of tell everybody that you kind of get the gist that he was like quasi-threatening you guys, I'm going to have everybody make a pull from the tower.
Okay.
So, whichever order you want, it's usually better to go first.
Just go ahead and take that one.
I should put like extra deodorant on. I'm already starting to get sweaty.
Oh
my God.
Right off the bat.
I'm tired already.
Oh my gosh.
You made me so nervous.
This is our first freaking book.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna touch the table.
Everybody be cool.
Hands off.
It'll be a short night.
All right, one last pull, and everybody is. All right, so Trent relays this story about this hillbilly, and the more you think about it, the more you kind of caught that the right side was faced like there was something wrong with it. It just looked wrong, but it was in the shadows, and it was kind of creeping you out.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have you make one more pull. The more you think about it, the more it kind of drives you crazy. So as you guys are starting to carry this stuff out, you hear the red truck driving away, and you guys are kind of, whatever, the guys, whatever, just a bunch of weird neighbors.
Cool,
Brett.
Trent. Take care of it. Whatever.
Trent absolutely took care of it. You might have to stand up already, man.
No,
It's
I'm
getting
sure.
treacherous. It's getting treacherous. All right, so you guys head in. You take a look at the notes real quick. Okay. Everybody heads into the cabin. And now, one thing that I like to do with my players is I'm going to have you guys project elements into this cabin. Like we've already established, it's a really nice cabin. His parents bought it a couple years back, and so it's a 2-story cabin. It has a basement from what you guys can tell about just the foundation, the windows, stuff like that. So when you guys walk in, what's the first thing that your character notices about this cabin?
I got it.
Okay? You don't have to raise your hand.
Pick me. So every time I've been in an upper level quality cabin, walk in the door and it feels like a regular house. It doesn't feel like a cabin. It definitely doesn't look how it feels on the outside. There's definitely
Yeah, you open the
decorations.
door and you hit shoes and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
someone's here. Oh, someone lives here. Yeah.
And there's like decorations on the wall that says it is a cabin, but it's more like a little bit more of a house than it is a cabin.
Okay. So it's very
More
homey.
of like a cittier feel.
Okay. Who's next?
I notice a brick fireplace in the
Nice.
living room.
Next.
On the upper level in like the family room area,
Okay.
they have a collection, like just a couple of like Japanese gambling machines on the wall.
What do those look like?
They're like the plinko ones they shoot the balls and they like. Yeah, pachinko. There you go.
All right, upper level
I have no idea
Japanese.
what that even is.
I went to a cabin this summer and they actually had some, so I want to throw those in there.
Well, that actually oddly makes a lot of sense because in the backstory, Brett's dad does a lot of international business trade, and he went to Japan for one of his business trips, so he probably became obsessed with these games. His home away from home is what is it called?
Pachinko.
Pachinko. Okay. All right, and then lastly, what is the first thing Bella notices when she steps into this cabin?
That there's a lot of dead animals mounted on the walls.
Seal. Okay.
A lot, like overly amount. Like they're kind of like.
You got to get that lived-in feel that Jeff here had brought up. Yeah. So dead animals. One other thing too that's even almost more daunting than the dead animals is the mirrors. This house has mirrors everywhere, and these mirrors are extravagant and they're gorgeous. Okay, custom frame woodworking. These things are 30, 40 years old, made by a master craftsman. And there's at least 2, if not 3, if not more mirrors per room. Okay?
God damn.
So,
A lot of mirrors.
even, yeah. And so, who knows what kind of weird shit Brett's into, or Brett's family, okay? But there are mirrors everywhere. And the mirrors alone are probably worth it almost as much as everything else in the cabin, okay?
Everywhere they go, they're just like, look back in the mirror.
Hey, Trent, check this out. You guys are having bicep flexing contest in the mirror, except for you don't have much biceps. Yeah. Alright, so there's this magnificent bearskin rug on the ground, and there's all sorts of animals. There's like an old hound dog end table that you can set your drinks on. It's weird. Perfect. So you guys get settled in. There's a couple bedrooms on the main floor and a couple bedrooms upstairs. Who usually gets so shit-faced they can't go upstairs by the end of the night? Okay. So you'll be staying on the ground floor. Perfect. Everybody else upstairs, or okay? A lot of yeses. There's only one staircase going upstairs. Is that still your vote?
Yep.
Perfect. Okay. You guys have never seen scary movies then, right? Okay, perfect. All right, so there's a spiral staircase going up.
Oh shit, you didn't say spiral. Man, I was just thinking a straight shot, man.
Oh no!
Perfect. All right, so you guys get settled in.
It'd be so much fun for sleeping bag races.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. That would be absolutely fun. A spiral staircase that you get drunk and play on. Perfect. All right, so
This makes me want to do it now. Get drunk and spend some time on a spiral.
okay, so I'm gonna have we're gonna kind of open up role playing a little bit. This first hour of the game is gonna be kind of setting up characters, setting up our kind of interactivity and stuff like that. Each one of you guys will have something that you might have been looking forward to, or some crazy stuff that you have on the agenda. Keep in mind too, like when you first get there, you want to do so many of these things. It is probably around dinner time or so. There will be a full day of debauchery tomorrow. So tonight will probably be just getting really drunk, possibly other stuff, and just having a good time. So, like I said, this first half hour, or the next half hour or so, should be role-playing and kind of getting to feel each other out as a party and as a party. Okay. Cue music.
So, like, how close is the house to the lake?
So, out the back, there's this gorgeous bay window overseeing this deck. And the deck has this kind of long, deck, and it goes down into a stairwell, and it goes down into this cobblestone walkway down to a boathouse, and then it also has the beach. Like out in the back, there's like this fire pit, this massive fire pit in the back, and so there's definitely like some lounge chairs out back. So it's probably only 70 feet from the house or from the cabin to the lake. Yeah. So you guys are getting settled in. You guys picked your rooms. Once you guys meet back downstairs, pouring drinks. What do you guys want to do, or what are you thinking?
I'd probably just toss my stuff on the bed and go right down, get a drink, and probably go in the backyard.
Okay.
Or at least go check out the back.
Yep. Yeah. So while you're doing that, Trent and Brett are kind of talking, and you kind of open this sliding door right next to this kind of gorgeous bay window. And it seems like Trent and Brett are sort of not quite in an argument, but you heard a while back that they got into a fist fight and they haven't really been close, but they seem to be kind of hashing that out or something like that. So as you come out, it's like, We're gonna be cool this weekend, man.
Yeah, man, we're cool.
Okay, because I invited you up because we're really good friends, but it was really uncool for you to sucker punch me like that.
Dude, like, I just don't like you doing that kind of stuff. I mean, my dad's a cop. We don't need to be pulling more attention to us when we're doing bad stuff like that.
I just don't get where you draw the line, Trent. You know, like, it's okay for us to buy underage liquor with our fake IDs, but the second I go to steal something, you get your fucking panties in a bunch.
Yeah, that's because the IDs only affect us, not other people.
How does that make any sense, man?
Just,
Look.
look, let's just be cool, all right? We're cool. It's
No,
in the
we're
past.
cool.
We're just...
We're cool. Hey, what's up, Jeff?
What's up, guys?
It's fine, man. We're just
guys
throwing
all
out
good?
arm around him. I give him like a noogie on his stomach because that's what bros do.
Is that kind of like a hand job or not?
No, it's like a closed
I
fist.
just
tummy
figured
stick.
it was something
No,
like that.
it's a closed fist tummy stick.
Oh, God.
Gotcha.
Okay, so you come out. What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm good. You guys all right?
Yeah, we're fine.
Yeah,
We're fine. We were just
everything's
talking
cool.
about the semantics of economy.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, Trent
Well-
here's a real economist.
Anyways, I'm gonna go down to the boathouse and you guys enjoy.
Yeah, we have a lock on it right now. It's mostly just storage.
I'm just gonna go down and check it out.
Okay, yeah,
I'm just gonna relax, blow off it, some steam.
yeah. Did you bring any of that stuff?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Are we blowing off steam sooner or later?
Probably sooner than later.
Or... Okay. So you want to go down to the boathouse and check out the boathouse then?
Sure.
Okay. You coming with, man?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So we walked down to the
As
boathouse.
we start walking
You
down,
can
I, like, lean over to you and I'm like, what's economy again?
see- It's money. It's like breaking change.
Oh, yeah, I can do that.
Yeah. Hey, Jeff, check this out. Try and get him to give you $1 for 2 quarters. He does it every this guy, I love him, but he's an idiot. He is an idiot. All right, so we walk down to the boathouse, and you see Brett pull out this like ring of keys, almost like borderline janitor, right?
Yeah.
But there's a ton of keys, and he's kind of fiddling around with them for a little while. And he finally gets the keys to the padlock, and he opens it up. There's a really nice kind of a boat that you could take out on the lake and just chill on. Maybe like fish. Has like a single small motor.
Like a
Nothing
Bayliner.
fancy. It's not like a tubing boat or anything like that. But I don't know anything about fishing too, so it's just
Yeah,
a
that's
boat
good.
that you can fish in. Yeah.
That's good.
There's also more mirrors in here.
In the boathouse?
Yeah, but they're all like in storage. They're all lined up against each other. There must be at least a dozen.
Jeez. So it's like paintings all stacked up?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. So he's like, so what do you got, man?
Well, this time I just brought weed, and I didn't want to travel with any of the crazy stuff.
I mean, I got crazy stuff back at the cabin, so it's not a problem,
We'll see how things go, but we'll just do weed for now.
but... Okay. See, you're always thinking. You're a thinking man.
Yeah, we'll save it for later.
Cool.
Maybe tomorrow.
All right. He's like, hey, man, look, about me and Sarah, okay?
Yeah.
I know you guys were dating for a while, but I just want to tell you, like, we're smoking now. You know, I just want to. You already busted it out. Yeah. So he's like, listen, man, I know you've been really cool about me and Sarah, and like I know that it went down a little bit weird, but I just want to let you know that you've been really cool about it. Okay?
Thanks.
Really
man.
cool dude. You guys are cool dudes.
Thanks, man. I'm glad that we were able to come up.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna have a lot of fun. Okay?
Good deal.
But you gonna stuff that pipe forever? Or are we gonna smoke this?
Let's do it.
All right. So we smoked for a little while. What are the girls doing back in the cabin? We're gonna say Sarah's there, Becky's there, Bella's there.
Becky is definitely picking out a party outfit
Oh my goodness.
because she always has to look good and dressed for the occasion. So she's been trying on outfit after outfit after outfit. Her suitcase probably took up half of the SUV.
Probably. Yeah. Everybody was relegated to a backpack because of your suitcase. Yeah. If we're gonna fit 4 coolers in Becky's suitcase, everybody's going like a T-shirt for the weekend.
Pretty much. And so she settles on a kind of strapless red sort of flowy dress goes down to almost her knees but not quite, and then some really cute sandals. It's still kind of cold out, but she does not care because she looks good.
It's true. So as you're unpacking, you notice something missing, and you kind of like getting everything kind of lined up. You're missing earplugs. Now, why are earplugs so important to Kathy or Becky as a character?
She is a very light sleeper.
Okay. So as you're kind of unpacking, kind of setting everything where it needs to be for the next couple days, you realize that you forgot your earplugs at home, and you start freaking out. So I'm going to have you make a pull from the tower.
Earplugs.
Dead. That's how dread works. That's how dread works.
She's gonna die.
She forgot earplugs, and now she's dead.
You're shaking.
Oh my gosh, she is trembling. Earplugs were like serious business for this girl. Okay.
I'm gonna
We've-
wake up in the middle of the night and somebody's gonna
You're
have like
screaming. Earplugs.
Earplugs.
Oh my gosh. I like how you set it down and you flinched like it was going to do something crazy. Alright. Everybody scoot back. Yes, you're going to bend and scoot back. Alright. Cool. So if you do scoot back, you have to lean forward so that people still see your ugly mugs on camera. Perfect. Alright. Just lean in and stare awkwardly at the camera. It works every time. Alright. It gets the hombres to cream in their jeans and their shoes. Alright. Mostly when Sterling looks at the camera. I have analytics to prove otherwise. So cool. All right. So you're kind of freaking out. You remember that you forgot your earplugs. If that is a sentence. So it's kind of thrown you off a little bit. How are you? You're gonna have to drink extra hard to fall asleep tonight. Like,
oh yeah.
That's the only logic a high schooler can come to in this day and age, right? Perfect.
Drink verge of death to sleep through the night.
All right, so you guys are unpacking. You, what are you and Sarah doing? Because I think you guys are kind of delegated to hanging out while she's upstairs picking an outfit.
Yeah, so we're just kind of like walking around the cabin, looking at everything, and I'm just chilling out.
Yeah.
Beer in my hand.
Do you want a drink?
Yeah, I'll just take a beer.
Not anything worth drinking. You just want a beer. Are you even gonna get drunk this weekend?
I don't know. I'm not really like the drunk kind of person. I don't know. I'm just weird when I get drunk. Like
Everybody's weird when they get
Yeah,
drunk. That's the point.
I'm just like that. I don't know. I just don't want people to see me like.
You're here with friends. Nobody's taking pictures tonight, okay? I'm gonna round up everybody's phones. We're just gonna put it in a bucket, and we're gonna get smashed, and we're just gonna keep mental photos.
Okay.
And who knows? Becky might get naked again. Well, not naked, but in her underwear after she throws up on herself.
Probably.
She
That's
does
probably
that.
gonna happen.
She does that. It's so funny.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
sounds real funny.
Maybe we'll all get like that. I don't know. Whatever happens, happens. Where are the boys? Am I right?
I
don't know how high schooler girls talk, so that's how it's going down. Yeah.
Just saying,
Where
I never
is the
talked-
dick in this house? Am I right? Yeah. Bella, why are you single?
I just,
Look, you're smart. I think you're funny. I don't know.
well, like, I like this guy, but he's seeking someone else right now, so.
Ugh, that happens. You know what I do? I take them.
That's a
Okay.
really good idea.
Yeah, I leave the deadbeats. I don't know if you know about me and Jeff, but he changed, and I was like, he was really smart, and then he was just like a deadbeat, and I was like, I'm not sticking around for that.
Well, you kind of, like, destroyed him and ripped his heart out when you left him, so maybe that's why he kind of
Look,
turned
he
like
should have
that.
seen it coming. We were arguing for days before we broke up, okay?
But still...
Yeah. Well, how long was I supposed to wait before I got with Brett? Because I waited like 3 days.
Yeah, but you dated Jeff for, like, 2 years.
It was almost 3. Okay, I figured a day per year was fine.
That's a terrible idea.
Yeah,
By
well, me
the
and
way.
Brett did heavy petting the second night, so it doesn't really count as 3. Once again, I don't... Once again, high school girls, a mystery.
Heavy petting?
Like the clitoris, a mystery. Heavy petting. High schoolers say heavy petting, don't they? Yeah, no,
1958.
we smash cut to the shed.
Oh my
and
gosh,
Brett-
I was like heavy petting
Yeah.
with this other
Oh
chick.
my god. Did you finger blast her though? They say that, right? They say finger blast. Kids these days. And the grinder and tenders. I was left swiping her clitoris the whole night. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay. There's a story in here somewhere. We'll get to it soon enough. As soon as we stop making high school boner jokes. Yeah.
I mean, that's
So
what high school kids do. So.
that's what they do. Yeah. It's either a mystery or it's everything. I think we're on par for the course. Okay. So so I'm gonna stop taking the reins of role play. I'm gonna let you guys open it up a little bit. Okay, we're here to play make believe tonight,
God.
ladies and gentlemen. Playing make believe. Okay, so are we back in the shed, hanging out?
Yeah.
Okay. So I know you're not starting this season. What's going on with that, man?
Still just recovering from last year. I mean,
The collarbone again?
yeah, it's just taking a lot of power off the swing. I mean,
Yeah, and your punches too.
yeah.
It's like a girl now, man. Is that a still relevant thing that people say? Okay, cool. Cool.
It's not PC, bro.
Whatever. He hits like a feminist. I don't know. What if... You hit like a metrosexual. Because these days are allowed to be anything they want. Alright. I don't know if we're going to get much... Alright. I'm about to make myself pull from the tower. This is terrible. This is quality video. Okay. Alright, so role playing.
Alright, there's a scary story.
Yeah. So,
So what are you going to do if you don't get a scholarship?
Dude, I don't know. I don't even know what to think about it, but I don't know. Probably just go work at the mill or something. I don't know.
The mill?
Yeah, I mean,
Why the mill? Do you folks work out there or something?
no, but it pays good, and I mean, the only class I'm even getting by in is wood shop. So
It's a pretty simple class.
I mean, I'm good at it, but
Isn't the teacher your uncle too?
that doesn't matter. I mean,
He said my magazine rack was super cool.
the math teacher's coach, but that doesn't matter. Like,
No, not at all. Not at all. I'm pretty good at math. I don't want to brag, but I'm really good at math. I'm
Are
like
you?
the most
Like-
good at math.
prove it.
Give me an equation.
7 + 18.
Nobody knows that math. Okay, look,
Wrong.
I'm like a bowl in. Okay,
Wrong.
man.
It's 24.
You're right. He's probably right. Odds and evens always equal an even number. This is a finer. We go to Oregon High School, okay? We know our maths. He's already done. He's already done. Go to Oregon math. All right, we got.
Math jokes are so
My face hurts.
dread.
Okay.
Dread.
Oregon math.
Math jokes are perfect. Alright. So, you guys hear out from the shed the girls standing on the deck calling out, "Boys!" It's mostly Sarah. Who else would be yelling boys with Sarah? Let's be
Probably
honest.
Becky. Come
Okay,
on.
yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, Becky needs everyone to see the outfit she's put on.
Obviously.
Yeah. So they step out, wind catches her dress. Almost a tiny bit upskirt, no big deal. Okay, she's hiked it up on purpose. So we're just we come out, a little bit of smoke comes out of the shed too. I just showing them the boat
It's just smoke and mirrors.
for 20 minutes.
Pretty sweet boat.
So while you were in the, so we kind of meet back up. We're hanging on the deck. There is a hot tub, by the way. I can't forget the hot tub, right?
Of course.
We can also make up stuff that we want about the scavengers. We're like, okay, what if there were strippers? Okay, I don't know. Well, I don't know what high schoolers do besides math jokes. Okay. Okay. So what's going down? What's the idea?
Well, Becky sees the hot tub and decides to get into it, but she did not bring a swimsuit at all on purpose. So, next thing you know, Becky's out of her dress and into the hot tub.
It's almost like the wind blew and you're like, oops! Somehow it's like breakaway pants for basketball.
Well,
And-
Three of
why
us are
you
just sitting there
strapless
like-
dress.
Yeah.
Simultaneously, we're just like,
Yeah.
boo.
And this is the second time we've seen Becky naked at the cabin today, okay? Yeah. So she hops into the hot tub and she's kind of leaning up against the rail, kind of being social. Brett's like, you guys want to get in the hot tub or
I probably wouldn't.
why not? You forget your swim trunks, man. I told you to bring swim
My
trunks.
drink's empty. I'm gonna go and get
I'll go
them.
make.
Oh no, I got one. I like open my cargo shorts and like pull another beer out and throw it to you.
It misses and lands in the hot tub. See, the thing about Trent is he plays outfield. Okay, he does not throw to save.
He's
So
shortstop.
every single time he throws someone a beer, it's horribly off target.
That's because it's underhand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know why you play shortstop? Because the math teacher is the coach.
Look, it's
okay?
not my fault to fault that my teammates error all the time.
Listen, I throw balls good and stuff. Okay, I know economies. Okay,
Yeah. That's the money stuff, right?
just say math joke to Kash and he's already done. All right, so he throws you a beer. It goes soaring past. Brett's like, "Hey, you're at my house. Let me make you guys drinks. Okay, you guys have fun. I'm gonna be a good host. You want one of those things that gets you really fucked up?
Yeah.
Okay."
Yeah, I'll go with you and help you make the drinks and bring them all out for everyone.
Deal. Can't complain with that. Service with a smile, right? What about you?
You know what I like.
He awkwardly shifts his pants. Trent, you good on beers?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. All right, come on, Bella. I don't know what Becky meant by that at all.
Yeah, I don't know. She's really drunk already.
I have no idea what she meant. She just got naked and got in the hot tub. We got here like 10 minutes ago. All right.
She's been drunk for like 3 days. It's fine.
She pre-gamed.
Yeah.
For 3
She's been
days.
super. Yeah, we had class yesterday.
She pre-gamed
For
a
3
week before.
Man, I feel like I know we haven't been in high school that long,
But it's
but it
changed.
hasn't been that long,
No,
man.
it's changed, man. The internet has changed high school, okay?
Did you go to school in Oregon?
Yeah, they heavy pet now, okay? Yeah, they heavy pet. Times have changed, Kash. Yeah.
Oh God.
I don't think I can play this game.
You just heroically sacrifice yourself in the hot tub.
Head first.
You're trying to get looks at Becky underwater, and you don't understand that you can't breathe underwater? Dead. Alright. Moving right along.
Anyways,
Okay.
I'll
Alright,
go and
so,
like jump in the hot tub.
okay,
as well.
so you guys are outside. We're just going to have a scene with you guys outside. Alright, so you hop in the hot tub.
Okay. Bro, how do you turn the bubbles off?
I don't think we should turn the bubbles off. Bro, I don't know where the controls are, but we definitely should turn the bubbles off.
Dude, come on, you're smart. You know where they are.
Come on, you're smart. I'll give you your quarters back. Your 2 quarters.
He's
Not
lucky.
turn it off, man.
He's lucky I gave him $1 for 2 quarters. I know you need an extra nickel in there.
It's true. 2 quarters and a nickel equal money.
It's true.
Alright, so you guys are hanging out, and Sarah's like, why do you want to turn the bubbles off? It's fine. That's what a hot tub is for.
Just, I have reasons.
You're not going to fart in the hot tub, are you?
No!
Trent, you're not going to fart in the hot tub.
I'm not farting in the hot tub.
Because if you did, the bubbles would hide it, okay? So, fine. We'll turn the bubbles off so Trent doesn't fart in the hot tub. She turns the bubbles off, and Trent's just...
Slowly, like, gives Jeff a high five.
He's just staring at Jeff. No, Jeff doesn't give a high five. He's just like, Jeff.
Don't touch me, man.
Jeff, leave me hanging. Don't leave me hanging. Jeff, and he throws a beer at you.
Yeah, he He's still in his cargo shorts, and he like pulls another beer out of the pocket.
Yeah. He's got 6 more in there too. Okay. Trent has some big shorts. Okay, he's a big dude. Big dude. Hung like a mastiff. Okay. Hung like the best of them. Okay. Women don't get with him for his smarts. Okay. They get with him because they make him walk like cowboys for them. He's a road into town. All right.
Wait, how long have we been playing?
Until the internet shuts us down, I think. No, we got about 12 more minutes before we'll take a break. All right. So, is there any more
Let's start on the start.
hot tub shenanigans that needs to go down?
That's all I have.
All right. Just no bubbles. That's all that Trent's concerned with. How's Jeff doing? How's Jeff and Becky?
I would probably be pretty awkward. Just because me and Becky have been friends for so long that I don't
Is
know.
Sarah in the hot tub too?
Sarah's standing outside. She's gonna get in. She's a little bit. She's not as brave as Becky, and she thinks that Becky's just trying to put on a show to get all the boys' attention, but
It's working. So.
it's absolutely working. Trent hasn't picked his jaw up off the. Trent's jaw is so low.
Trent's
it might,
pretty much
it might
drowning.
acquire water. Yeah. Perfect. So, nothing.
I'd probably be just super awkward.
Okay. Do you get in the hot tub, or you just standing outside? Because how's your friendship?
Who's?
You and Becky's.
So we've been friends for quite a long
Yeah.
time,
Okay.
but I kind of like know who she is on the inside, and so it bugs me that she acts like this.
Okay. So you're like hanging out and being
I'm kind
supportive,
of hanging out.
but
That's why I was like, I'm gonna go get my drinks.
deal.
I don't.
All right. Cool.
I don't want to see her like this.
All right. So we'll cut into the bar of the cabin, and Bella's kind of hanging out. Doesn't know how to make a drink to save her life. Right? She's mixing beer and vodka. And
Oh,
she's,
God.
is this a drink? It's like it'll be your drink. How's that? So he's mixing drinks, and he's like, "So what do you think of the cabin?"
It's really nice, except for all the dead animals. And there's a lot of mirrors in this house. Why is there so many mirrors?
I don't know. They came with the house. The animals. My dad goes hunting all over the world. Sometimes I think he buys a lot of them too. He has a lot of money, and he's a dick. So I think people with a lot of money that are dicks buy dead animals or something. I don't know.
That's
In Oregon, that's what they do.
That's pretty strange. Do
Yeah,
you,
well-
do you hunt? Do you?
No,
Yeah.
well, I mean, I hunt women.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I
no, I don't hunt. Mostly just play sports. I'm into doing math, economics. You know, heavy petting sometimes.
Well, how are you then, Sarah?
We're okay. I mean, she's really obnoxious, and she's
Yeah.
been pissing me off all week so far. So I'm glad you guys are here now because she didn't shut up all day today. But I guess when it's just me and her, like, yeah, the house is big, and I can't really go anywhere without her following me because she really doesn't have a personality, in my opinion. Sometimes I feel like she's just an aspect of myself that's voiced by another person. Okay, it's really weird.
Well, you know, if you don't want to hang out with her, you can always hang out with me.
Yeah, no, like
You
I'm
want-
just super glad all of you guys came up for the weekend.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
it's gonna be really chill. Cool. Yeah, aren't you? I thought you were seeing someone.
It's complicated.
What high school relationship isn't these days?
You wouldn't understand this one.
I mean, I took my best friend's girlfriend from him, so you could try me.
Well, I'm kind of sleeping with Mr. McGregor.
Was he like your mailman or something?
He's the math teacher.
My coach, Mr. McGregor?
Yeah.
That's awesome. I mean,
Yeah, but you don't know.
Wait, how
nobody
long
else
has this been
knows.
going
Nobody
on?
else knows but you. It's
Well,
only been for like 3
you
months.
can trust me with a secret, okay? I am Mr. Secrets.
You have to keep this a secret. Like, don't tell anyone.
Okay.
At all.
Okay, I won't tell
Like,
anyone.
especially Trent, because he's really stupid and he'll go tell
No,
everyone.
I'm still listening. No.
Don't tell anyone.
I'm not, okay?
Get off your phone.
Okay, I'm just like setting a reminder for later. I have important stuff I need to take care of. Look, no, Mr. McGregor, okay. How long has this been going on?
Just for like 3 months.
Oh my God, when Trent hears about this, he's gonna flip.
No!
Because 3 months ago,
Yeah.
he was riding our ass during baseball practice. He was a total prick. And then a couple days later, he was the nicest guy. Okay.
Well, you're welcome.
Oh. That's simultaneously cool and not cool, Bella. So.
Just don't tell anyone. I don't want anybody to know. I'm not
No,
that kind
no.
of person, you know? Like, I just don't...
Why a teacher? I
I
mean,
don't know. I just...
you're good looking. I'd do you.
Really?
I mean,
Okay.
I'm in a relationship, okay? Okay. But like,
But, like...
things don't go well. I don't know. But you're going out with our teacher.
Well, we're not, like, really going out. We're kind of just doing it.
That's disgusting.
But he's nicer now, isn't he?
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. I'm so conflicted.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, if you don't want to, like...
Is he
hang out-
hung? He seems like he's not very hung.
He's Irish.
I mean, yeah, I don't know what that means. To him. Yeah, all that tells me is he has red pubes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I was getting at.
So his penis always looks angry, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's also the extent of my observations about Irish people. They have red pubes.
Penises are angry.
And their penises. They shave eyebrows into them. Red, fiery eyebrows.
It's like a carrot top down there.
So they do bad prop comedy?
Yeah.
That's I don't want to know. So that's weird. You're telling me I can't tell Trent today?
You can't tell anyone. Ever. Never, ever.
Well, when are you gonna tell Trent?
Never. I'm never telling Trent.
Oh man. Why'd you tell me this secret? You know I'm bad with secrets.
I just had to tell someone, and I really trust you, and I really like you, and you're just a really cool guy, and I just feel comfortable around you. So.
Oh. Well, cool. Cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
So yeah.
So cool.
Trent like walks in and he's like, my beer's got warm, and he like empties like 3
Good,
beers
good,
out of his
good, good,
pocket, and then he takes like 6 more and puts them in his pocket and goes and gets back in the hot tub.
Yeah. No. As he's walking out, he's like, no.
No.
Okay, Trent.
Yeah,
Crazy stuff later.
like
Down.
Pong.
Yeah.
Cool.
No, we're playing Pong. What are you talking about?
Just shut the fuck up.
You're not talking about Mr. McGregor still, are you?
Shut the fuck
What about Coach McGregor?
I don't
He's
know.
a great
He has like red pubes or something.
I mean,
Brett told me.
Duh.
yeah.
Duh, we saw that in the locker room. Why are we looking at our coach's dick?
I mean, he goes to the shower for us.
And scene. Okay, we go back out to the hot tub.
Shit's getting weird.
We go back out to the hot tub. We're hanging out. What's the atmosphere like out here?
Becky's almost passed out in hot tub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drinking and getting into a hot tub. I'm sure that always pans out. Yeah.
So like, they're talking about Coach McGregor's pubes in there, like, climbing back in again, and like handing Becky a beer, and I throw another one at Jeff.
Yeah. It bounces off the bay window like a bird hitting the window.
It like hits the ground and like
Yeah.
kind of splits open.
And Brett comes out. He's like, "What the fuck? Did a bird just hit my window?" Trent, I'm gonna make you pull from the tower for your beer against the window.
All right. Oh no.
Different man.
Oh shit! All right.
Not that one. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to start standing while pulling. So you throw a beer, it hits the window, plunk. Brett comes out. Did a bird just hit my window? You guys are all like laughing. Cool. So, so we come outside. Brett kind of passes out drinks. He's like, "Did you tell him I was talking about Coach McGregor's dick? Because I totally wasn't. I wasn't. Trent's gay.
No,
He's not gay. He's
No,
too
it's not.
dumb to be gay.
I don't know what that means.
I think it's a
You should
compliment.
just say thank you.
You should just say thank you. So, what's going on, Becky? You look like you're wasted already. It is not. We haven't even eaten dinner yet. Okay. We need to eat dinner, and then we need to play Truth or Dare. Okay. Duh. And then I've got a super creepy basement that we can get drunk in and play like Bloody Mary or whatever.
Oh, fuck.
You in? You in? Who's in?
Yeah. Man.
I'll go.
Becky kind of just like stands up, stumbles. She just soaking wet.
Her makeup's run. She looks like a clown or something. Yeah.
I doubt she'd let that happen yet. She just kind of like walks out of the hot tub, picks up her dress, and heads back to her room, splashing water everywhere.
Hey, Jeff, turn the bubbles back on. I got a fart.
It's also the water displacement will hide the massive erection Trent has. The mastiff erection.
That sounds like Trent, don't turn the bubbles on.
It's like, Becky was naked? Alright, I think we're going to smash cut to after dinner. Yeah, so I think we might take a super quick break here. This seems like a goodest place or a baddest place as any. So we'll take a real quick break. Bathroom, maybe we'll all just kind of like huddle up, figure out, story. We've got shtick on lockdown, right? Story coming up. So we will be back here in a moment. So that sucks. All right, so we're back, and Katie, who was playing Bella, came back to the table a little too hard, and she knocked over the tower.
I was coming in hot.
Yep, coming in hot. So, unfortunately, the tower did collapse, and rules of dread state that no matter the circumstances, if the tower collapses, someone suffers the consequences. Because Katie was responsible for the tower collapsing, it happened off camera, which is even worse. So Bella, her character will be removed from the story in a fashion that befits the GM's narrative. So you're still here, you'll still be role-playing, you will not pull from the tower anymore. Your fate is already decided, okay? Once the tower collapses, 3 blocks will be removed from the tower, kind of pulled for each person that's still that's removed from the game. So one person's removed, we will pull 3 blocks. Each one of you will pull 1. I don't care the order. Let's go ahead and start right now. Oh, the sneaky one. All right, so we do this to kind of reset the tower to make it a little bit crazier as we're getting ready to go. And that way, when the next person dies, there will be 6 blocks removed and so forth, and so on and so forth. So. While they're doing that, Bella, you'll still, like I said, you'll still get to roleplay. You're still part of the story. And when it's best suited for the narrative, I'll remove you and I'll maybe even give you a little bit of time to narrate or whatever. Cool. So we'll start back up. Okay. So you guys, we just finished eating dinner. We're kind of hanging out. Buzz is going really good. Who's drinking? Who's smoking? Let me know what you guys are doing.
I went out to my car because I keep a little weed stash hidden up in my car where the sunglasses go.
Deal.
Just a little bit, Yeah.
Just enough for the weekend.
Yeah, just to relax and like have a good time. So I go out there and I'm sitting in my car and just lighting up.
Are you smoking by yourself in your car?
Yeah,
Okay.
Because I don't want other people to be like, "Whoa, you got drugs," that's weird.
Yeah.
So, and a lot of people don't know I smoke, so.
Deal. All right. What's everybody else doing?
Hanging out with Jeff, just kind of chilling, probably smoking a little as well ourselves. Just kind of talking, catching up a little bit.
Okay. Becky?
Becky is having drinks with Sarah, and she just kind of turns to Sarah and is like, "So, which one's bigger?"
Oh, between Jeff and Brett?
Yeah.
It's definitely Brett, but the thing is like, Jeff is a nice guy. Like, when me and Brett do it, it's just like sex. But when me and Jeff did it, it was like, I don't know, it was kind of like love, Do you know what that is? It's when a guy comes inside of you and then he hugs you, I think. No.
I never talked like this in high school.
That was probably the cringiest section I have ever seen in one of our role-playing tables.
I don't know who talks like that.
Apparently teenage girls do.
Oh my god! Mark,
Okay.
When you said sex was a mystery in high school.
It's true. I'm pretty sure that's what love is, okay? That's what... I saw it in a book once. Okay. So yeah, Jeff hugged me afterwards. Okay? And it meant something. I felt something in my stomach.
That's gross.
We loved each other for a long time. But he changed, okay? So it doesn't matter how big he is. I think a part of me will always love him. But I don't know, Brett just has his life together and Jeff's is spiraling out of control, you know?
So, you don't care if I try to hook up with him this weekend, right?
With Jeff or Brett? Well, I really don't care for either way.
Me neither.
That's what this weekend is for, right?
Right?
Just make sure...
I just need your blessing first.
If you do it with
I was
Brett,
probably
just
gonna do
don't
it
hug him
anyways.
afterwards, okay?
I
I don't
don't
want
do
you
that.
guys
That's
falling in
gross.
love.
No. You always have the guy pull out.
But what does that do?
It makes them go way faster.
So then they just smoke cigarettes and then they go away?
Yeah.
Oh my god, Becky, you are so smart.
I know, right?
Deal. That's... Okay, let's never talk about high school sex again. Deal. Alright.
If this is happening in high school, I am terrified for our future generations.
Hold on. Cut. Oh, shit.
Probably happening in middle school. Who knows? I don't know. Not this guy. Alright. Okay, so... Trent and Jeff are hanging out, hopefully not talking about high school sex.
No.
What's going on?
What's up, bro? Siv? How's it going?
I'm good, man. I'm just trying to have a good weekend.
Yeah, this is kind of awkward.
It is awkward.
I mean, Brett's being kind of a douche.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Yeah.
Hey, what's
Hey,
up,
yeah.
bro?
How's it going? What are you guys talking about?
Just some like douches
just
and
have it.
stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I heard that. If I had like $100 for every douche I met, I'd be richer than I am right now.
Yeah.
Yes, you would.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you sound like you're sick or something.
Oh, no, I'm good, man.
All right, cool.
Just gonna run up to my room real quick.
All right, well, here's your drinks. I'm gonna go hang out with the girls. You guys can do whatever you guys are doing. Douchebags with each other. Cool. All right.
Yeah. All right. Bye.
He walked away already.
Yeah.
Fuck,
so,
I hate that guy.
Yeah, he's being really weird this weekend.
Hey,
Yeah.
you guys don't know where Bella is by chance, do you?
I have no idea.
Saw her. Did she go outside? I think I saw her go outside.
Maybe. I mean,
Could've. I haven't seen her in a while.
Okay.
She might be outside, though. I think she was getting more stuff.
Oh, you guys didn't grab all the stuff out of the SUV? You guys are dicks.
Oh, I just
All
brought
right,
my
well,
backpack.
I'll go help her out. All right, so he goes outside.
okay. So, how's your brother doing?
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't talked to him in a long time.
Where's he stationed at now?
He's in Afghanistan.
Cool, man.
Yeah,
Right.
he's seems like he's doing all right, but I don't know. We'll see when he gets back.
Yeah, when is that?
They say it's gonna be the end of this year.
Cool.
Hopefully.
I mean, that'll be good to have him back in town, and I mean, then he can buy us beer like he used to.
Right?
Yeah.
Make it nice.
When does it get back? Sorry.
Like at the end of this year.
Oh, okay. Cool. I'm miles away.
Spring.
I was like, won't you be 21 by then? I'm math is hard. I went to Oregon High School, okay? All right, so we cut outside. Bella's smoking in the SUV, and Brett comes up and knocks on the window, and she immediately thinks it's a cop for some reason. Eats all her weed. Whoa! What are you eating out here? What are you doing? The window's still up. Are you eating weed? Hey, what are you doing?
Sorry, I thought you were someone else.
I would say make a pull from the tower, but you can't. Alright, what are you doing out here?
Nothing. Just
Are you doing homework in your car?
yes.
Oh my god, Bella, you are such a nerd, okay?
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Oh my gosh. Alright, well, hey, we're gonna go inside and we're probably gonna play Truth or Dare, whatever.
I'm down. for
Okay,
that.
just finish doing your maths or whatever. And...
Well, I was actually smoking weed.
I'm not a nerd. Wait, what?
I was just smoking some weed.
This is like super cool of you, Bella. Every high schooler should do drugs. Every high schooler. Alright, well, I'm going to be inside. I will see you in a few.
Yeah.
Cool. Alright, so as you're kind of hanging out in the SUV, Brett walks away, and you're kind of like coasting, right? It's probably been out here about 10 minutes or so, and it's starting to hit you, and you're kind of leaning back, sinking into your chair a little bit, getting ready to compose yourself, walk back in, flirt it up a little bit more, and you look up into your rearview mirror, and you swear you see a guy's face sitting in the back seat. And you look for a second, and then it's gone.
I look behind me and I'm like, I just feel either I'm super stoned or I don't even know what's going on right now. Like, I'm just gonna go back inside.
Perfect. Okay. So you head back inside, and Bella comes in, and everybody kind of cheers because that's what people do when people walk in. It's so obnoxious. It's fucking stupid. Yeah. All right. So everybody cheers. Bella, woo! Show us your boobs. That's what guys say. I know that's what guys say.
You got that part down.
Hey, it was locker room talk.
That's what guys talk about in locker rooms, right?
Right.
Because if you're a celebrity, okay. All right, so cool. So Bella walks in and she looks a little spooked. She looks pale. Does anybody care? Going once, going twice.
Hey, Bella, how's it going?
I saw something out my car and it kind of creeped me out. Like,
Door guys, she smokes weed too. How cool is
Oh
that?
yeah,
You
I knew
smoke
that.
weed?
Brett, you're not supposed to tell anybody.
Oh my god, why do you tell me
anything.
so many secrets? You know, this is the second secret
Why would
today,
you tell
okay?
Brett
No!
I can't keep secrets.
I trust it. Like,
Well, I mean,
nice
how do you
guy.
Coach
trust
McGregor's
this
pubes
guy?
He's
wasn't
a
a
nice
secret.
guy.
Oh no, it's something else about Coach McGregor. But it's a secret. I can't talk about it.
What?
I'm not even talking about it right now. Look, Trent brought up Mr. McGregor. I thought you told him too.
What about
No.
Mr. McGregor?
Nothing.
I don't know
Nobody.
anything. No.
It's fine.
Wait, is he planning a pizza party?
Yes.
Oh, that sounds really cool. Is he?
Yep.
I hope so.
He told me.
For when we win the big nationals or league or whatever.
It's
I hate
state.
baseball as well. I hate baseball as well. When we win the big game,
The big game.
college. He's pretty sure that this is baseball. Question mark.
Education.
Yeah. Oregon State.
Sorry, everyone from Oregon.
Nobody here is from Oregon. They don't have internet, I'm sure.
No.
Yeah, it's not green enough.
No.
Okay. All right, moving right along. Cool. So, so we're probably. Do you guys want to do any more role playing, or do we just want to get to whatever,
Let's get the murder session.
whatever husk of a story is left? Okay. So we're moving right along. We're playing Truth or Dare. Everybody's kind of gathered up around this massive stone brick fireplace, right? That Becky is in love with, enamored by. She's sitting close to the fireplace. We got some wood burning. Whose turn is it?
Becky's.
Oh, it's always Becky's turn.
Right?
She plays
She always goes first.
She goes, let's play Truth or Dare. I go first. I bet nobody will dare me to make out with everyone in this room simultaneously.
So, guys, what do you dare me to do this time? 'Cause you know I'll do it.
It's also called Truth or Dare, by the way, but Becky's at bat, so that's a baseball term, right, Trent and Brett?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Well,
My name's Sarah, and I know baseball.
I will also tell the truth. What do you guys
But
want me to do?
You pick one.
Well, can't I do both?
Yes, Trent, you pick.
Much like the football and the soccer team, yes, you can do both.
I can't fucking play this game right now.
Cash, make a pull from the tower.
Okay, I will.
Be careful! Be careful!
All right, so Becky, Truth or Dare?
Alright, guys, truth. What do you want to know?
Trent, what do you want to know? Okay.
All right,
One time I
guys.
played Truth or
Truth.
Dare.
Okay.
Truth. Have you ever had sex with a teacher?
Define sex.
That's a good question.
How is that?
Not
a good
in the
question?
Nobody does butt stuff.
It's high school. Everybody does butt stuff. Is our stream offline yet? Did Twitch cancel us?
We have not been shut down yet.
Okay, perfect. All right. So not in the butt. This is high school. Like everyone does it in the butt. I think is the high school. Yeah.
High school.
Well, then, yeah.
You've done a teacher in the butt.
No, not in the butt.
I mean, not this week. Okay.
Wait, so you've done a teacher?
Yeah.
What teacher did you do?
Well, you didn't ask me that.
Yeah, you gotta wait next round, okay? Bella doesn't even know how to play this game. You
I'm
get
sorry,
one
I'm just-
truth.
I'm just wondering.
Bella, it's your turn. Truth or dare?
Truth.
Okay, Jeff, hit her with a question. All right, whatever.
Wait, I have one.
Okay.
Which one of these guys are you going to have sex with this weekend?
Not butt stuff.
You know, instantly, that every dude in the room would look at every dude in the room and go, is it you or is it me? Is it you or is it me?
Well, if I had to pick someone, just throwing it out there, just probably won't even happen, but I would choose Brett.
Brett drops his drink. What for? Cool.
Just hypothetical, like probably won't even happen.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Cool. Look, I don't stop looking at me like
Well,
that. Is that my turn then? All right. Dare.
I dare you to go get me a beer.
Your cargo pockets are stuffed with beers. Here. He comes over, he opens your cargo packet, he hands you a beer. Well, that was easy. That was an easy one. You guys are going to have to get better at this game.
Okay, truth or dare?
Truth.
Do you still love Sarah?
Oh, shit. Sarah
No.
immediately walks out of the room. But she's listening like a hawk. Her ear is still in
You
the
heard
room
her,
somehow,
like-
cartoon style. Yeah.
You heard her like hit the wall.
Yeah. No, she has a cup up to the wall.
She chugged her drink first, though.
I don't love Sarah.
Bullshit.
Don't love Sarah.
Bullshit.
I don't love Sarah.
Look, the rules of the game say if it's
You
true,
can
you
just
have to
cry.
say true.
It's okay.
No, I'm not
It's
even
okay.
close. I mean,
It's
I'm
alright.
just saying, I don't love her, but I still end up thinking about her. How's that?
When you masturbate.
Not when I masturbate.
So you still love her?
No.
And when do you think
sounds
about it?
like
When you're grocery shopping? High schoolers grocery shopping, right?
No, man, they don't.
They don't even buy their own socks, Mark.
No. I'm not wearing socks at all. Okay.
High schoolers don't wear socks,
No.
okay?
I think I have a condom on as a sock. I don't know. Okay. Whatever happens this weekend is whatever. Okay. Whatever. Trent, you already went, right? No, it's
No.
your turn.
Yeah.
Truth or dare?
Truth. No, dare.
Dare.
No,
Okay.
truth.
No, you already picked dare.
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 Okay.
You did.
There.
Becky, you need to dare him to do something.
I dare you to make out with Bella.
Whoa!
But that's like my brother. Like, that would be really weird.
Yeah, but we're not like related.
Yeah, but we're like practically brother and sister. Like,
Fine, make out with me.
Yeah, make out with her.
Yeah, Trent, make out with every girl.
No, don't make out with me.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Whatever.
So yeah.
I just lunge at Trent.
Oh my gosh. Both of you make a pull from the tower. The outcome is unknown. That's my excuse.
Make out. Boom, die.
Trent has a heart attack. The poor fragile thing. couldn't handle all 3 chicas at once.
His dick explodes.
His dick explodes. It's a medical thing. It can
Yeah.
happen. It's common in high schoolers from Oregon. You didn't hear about that dick explosion thing that went around?
Is that like a flu? Or...
It's kind of like a flu, but their dicks exploded. Yeah, there's a big difference. Yeah, very tragic.
Oh my gosh.
Very tragic.
I
Yeah.
hate you guys.
Alright.
Going gluten free.
Everybody's gluten free in
You
this
guys are
state,
terrible
bro.
at putting these on here.
Yeah.
I know.
Holy shit.
Cool. Well, you guys, we could keep playing this, or we could go into my creepy basement. You guys pick.
I
Let's
vote
do-
for
I mean,
basement.
it's
Creepy
really
basement.
Let's
yeah.
do creepy.
You and
Yeah.
Trent can go ham on each other. I don't give a shit.
Pretty much, we all know Becky's gonna make out with everybody. Okay, so let's just all go down
Including
to the
you,
basement.
probably.
Yeah, let's just go to the basement.
Okay, let's just go to the basement. All right, so he goes over, and there's this kind of latch lock on the basement. It's locked from the main floor, and he puts the key into the padlock, and he opens it, and kind of the door creeps open, and it's pitch black in the basement. He's like, "Never been in here before, but I've only been to the cabin once, but you guys can go first."
I lean
And
over.
he
I lean over to Jeff and I'm like, I didn't know we could dare people to kiss each other.
That's your thing? That's a rule? Yeah, so he goes to flip on the light switch, and it goes click, and nothing happens.
This isn't a scary movie.
No. No.
The problem is I keep thinking
Yeah.
of jokes in my head.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like he only played his family, so that's why that was the rule.
But now that he knows that's a rule, he's going to go back to his
That's
family
the only,
game.
That's the only question he ever asked again.
That's the last time
He does it on truths though.
Trent pulls out his phone, his hand, and he writes down, "You can dare to kiss people." That's the only thing he learned in all of high school.
Truth or dare? I dare truth. I dare you to kiss so and so. I said truth.
True or false? You'll kiss so and so if I dare you. I don't like this game. All right. So he goes to flip on the light. Pitch black basement. Nothing happens.
Nothing kicks on.
Nothing kicks on. And so he kind of busts out his cell phone and he turns on the flashlight.
No.
And it's kind of creeping down. It's got this.
Does it have a spiral staircase too?
No.
Thank
no,
God.
It's actually just a slide. Just a slide
wanna go.
into pillows. Yeah.
That's what happened when he flipped the switch. It turned the staircase.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. So, no, it's a staircase down, but these stairs are actually earthen.
Okay.
And so you guys immediately feel this kind of cooler, mustier smell, kind of ancient basement, yeah. And so he flips on the light, he goes to flip on the light, nothing happens. You just hear the old-time light switch, like click, click, and nothing happens. So he turns on his cell phone, and you guys all bust out your cell phones and turn on your flashlights. You guys start heading down the stairs, and he kind of eerily shuts the door behind you guys as you start to walk down the stairs. The basement sprawls out. Actually, I'm going to make everyone pull from the tower, minus Katie, because this basement is creepy as fuck. Just even going down the stairs, just not even creaky stairs, right?
Yeah.
Just
It's cool, damn.
it's
weird.
cool. So start pulling, and I'll start to describe the basement a little bit more. So as you're heading down, and it's got these earthen stairs, what should be a sort of musty basement quickly turns into a very unique smell. It's
Can I fix
this absolutely. It's the smell of sort of a campfire, the fireplace. And you imagine that it can only be like some sort of furnace that's burning.
Mhm.
But as you guys are walking down, you hit the bottom of the staircase, and there's this landing, and it opens up into this kind of major space. And there's stuff everywhere. There's boxes, there's old antiques. This basement is flush with stuff. There's no mirrors on the walls. There's no mirrors down here. There's a couple doors on the far end, and one door in particular kind of draws everyone's attention. It is shut. Ooh, that's a wobbly tower already. Okay. I'm not liking how this little guy in the middle is sitting.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys head down into this basement. What are some of the things that you want to look at or kind of do down in this basement, right? Like, you could totally disappear with a special someone. You can explore this because there's a million mysteries for a bunch of high schoolers down in a creepy basement.
You said there were
while
like
drinking.
trunks and stuff like that.
There's
down there.
trunks. There's old rocking horses. I mean, this is something ripped out of the 70s easily.
I'm probably looking at some of like the dusty pictures and
Okay.
whatever that's down here.
Deal. All right. So we'll come back to that in a second. What is Becky doing?
I think Becky is gonna go and talk to Jeff, kind of just like
Okay.
push him aside. And they're gonna be looking at shelves, some
Okay.
dusty shelves.
So what's Jeff doing before she kind of catches up to you? What's your immediate draw?
Probably the other rooms. Not really knowing
The other rooms? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you open the first door, right?
Yeah.
There's one door that draws your attention, but you're going to kind of come back to that.
Yeah.
You go over to the other room and you kind of creak open the door and you shine your light in. What is this room used for? Like, what's
So-
unique about this room?
It definitely smells even more like a fireplace.
Okay.
But instead of the burning fireplace, it smells like a... The only way I can describe it is like soot. So like, coal. You can tell that there was coal sitting down here in the basement.
Okay.
That's how they used to heat the house.
Deal. So it's got a definite unique smell to it.
Yeah.
And it's completely different than the rest of the basement.
Mm-hmm.
The room is warm. Okay.
Okay.
Much warmer than it should be for no fire burning in the cold burning pit. Is that the only thing you noticed about this room?
No, I noticed that there's just a little tiny mound of coal still left.
Okay.
And just a few clanky little things like old pipe
Deal.
laying down there.
Okay. And then what's Bella doing?
When I walk down the stairs, I scan in the room, and one thing that catches my eye is I see something written on the wall. So as I walk over, I see just black, like almost chalk-looking writing all over the wall, and it says, "Leave, leave," and I'm just kind of like confused. I'm confused because, and then I start remembering like what Trent said that the guy in the red truck was saying. You know, it kind of flashed back in my head, like, you know, what's
So the
going
walls
on here.
have written in like
Yeah.
black chalk, leave.
Yeah, and there's like, and it just says dead and leave, and it's just pretty creepy stuff written on the wall.
Deal.
And it's just weird because it's so warm in here, and it's just
Yeah,
It's different.
it definitely has a unique sense when your guys' lights are flashing all around and catching different angles. The shadows are dancing, and it's kind of creeping you out, but it's almost exhilarating at the same time, especially for that buzz going.
High school.
You know, yeah, high school buzz going on. The great mystery of sex in the basement. I don't know, whatever. Trent went over and he's looking at these pictures, and there's some really interesting pictures. There's pictures from the construction of this cabin. And you can tell that this cabin is not the original cabin. That it was heavily remodeled from the exterior or something. This cabin used to be much smaller. Okay? And so you're looking at these old photos, definitely like 60s, 70s, something. Very older photos. Shitty color in them and stuff like that.
Right.
You see this kind of older man. He has like a big mustache, and he looks like a artisan of sorts. And he's standing in front of the cabin in one of these photos, and he's looking very proud. And there's a couple other photos of the lake and some other stuff like that. And you're just kind of looking around, and some of these photos are giving you the heebie-jeebies. Okay, you've seen scary movies, and these look like photos out of scary movies. I need you to make a pull from the tower. All right, Bella, what'd you say you were doing?
I was just looking at the
Okay, yeah,
stuff
so
on the
you were
wall.
looking
I
at the
was
murder
really
wall.
creeped out, and
Yeah.
I'm high, and
Yeah.
and I'm drinking, so you know, I'm just like, is this real?
Yeah.
Like, am I seeing
So-
this?
So Brett comes up, and he's like, at first he has a drink, and he's kind of like, hey, how's it going? And then he kind of looks at the wall, and you're like, reach up and you touch it, and like the charcoal writing falls off the wall at the slightest touch. He's like, did you write that? That's really morbid, Bella. You are full of surprises.
No, I didn't write that. That was here. I just came downstairs and it was on the wall.
I feel like you're just fucking with me,
No,
okay?
I'm
You
being
wrote
really-
You didn't write leave. Hey, who's trying to be a jokester? Okay, we just got down here.
No, I'm serious. That was on the wall when we walked down the stairs.
This was on the wall when we got that?
Yeah, like nobody came over here but me, and
All of a
I
sudden,
didn't
Jeff is
do
over
it.
here, by the way. Did one of you guys write leave on this wall?
I didn't.
Whoever did spelt it wrong.
Yeah.
So did you do it?
It's
Trent?
missing the F.
Yeah, I mean, who spells leave Leave?
Not me.
No.
Not Oregon Elementary School. That's for
You guys
sure.
know the joke, like, let's not act like a tree and leave, right? It's leave with the V.
What the fuck are you talking about,
What?
Jeff?
Never
That doesn't
mind.
make any sense. Why would that be a joke?
No.
Becky, did you give Jeff mushrooms again? So, I have to tell you guys, though. Who here is kind of creeped out by the basement?
I'm fucking creeped
Yeah.
out of this.
Everybody, yep. Let's go to the murder room.
Wait, what?
I just call it that. It's
Why?
Why the fuck would you just call it that?
He gestures to the last door remaining that nobody's opened.
I don't want to go to the murder room.
Come on.
Wait. How would you know the murder room is here? Because you said you've never been down here.
My parents told me about it.
Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking creepy. And
Why do you
Bella's
call
going
it-
first.
Why do you call it the murder room?
Because I'm fucking around with you guys. It's fine, okay? It's just really creepy. Let's just go check it out.
There is leave and dead written on the wall here.
That you wrote
wanna,
there. Stop.
You want to go to the murder
Bella,
room, and I just saw
Bella,
this.
seriously? Bella, let's just go check out this room. It's totally fine. So, you guys open this heavy masterwork door. And there is a stone table. And it's at an angle. And there is, as you guys step in, there is a huge, enormous, ancient, magnificent mirror reflecting at a perfect angle back to the table.
Becky runs over and jumps up on the table.
That's what I'm saying. Look at this. It's like a sex table. So you hop on this kind of stone. It has like this foothold so you can put your feet into it. And I'm assuming you're looking back into the mirror.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And so as you just kind of stare in this mirror, you're almost instantly mesmerized. It's gorgeous. This mirror is huge. It's easily 6 feet in height, and it's propped up, hanging off the wall and the ceiling. It's lifted up, reflecting back down into this table.
So why is this the murder room?
I don't know. I'm just fucking with you guys. No, it's probably a sex dungeon. Let's be honest. My mom called it a murder room.
Sex dungeon.
But I mean, look at this. And he reaches up and he touches the mirror and he's like, "Whoa! You guys feel this mirror?"
What's wrong with it?
I'm not telling.
Well, I don't want to feel
Who-
it.
who's gonna-
Becky's
who's
the first to.
Okay. You reach up, pull from the tower. As you reach your hand up and touch this magnificent, gorgeous mirror, this mirror that you're mesmerized with, you instantly feel this connection with it. The frame itself is masterwork. Whoever built this mirror took weeks, months, maybe even a year to make this mirror, to make this frame. It's got this gorgeous red wood to it. It's sanded to perfection. It has this kind of ebb and flow in the woodwork. And as you reach up and touch it, it's warm to the touch.
Whoa, guys, you really gotta check this out.
I'd probably feel it too.
Yeah, I
You
think
feel
I
it too?
will
Okay,
too.
if you feel it,
Yeah.
pull from the tower.
I know, that's why I don't want to.
Oh, come on. Oh my god.
We all hate you right now.
So as you guys reach up and feel this mirror as well, it's incredibly warm to the touch. There's no reason. There is no reason.
Oh my gosh!
There's no reason this mirror should be so warm. What are you guys thinking?
Maybe like the heat rises or something, and it just makes the mirror warm.
Well, is the stone warm or anything? Like,
I don't
it doesn't feel warm. I don't
No.
understand why just the mirror would be warm.
Yeah, and you guys feel the stone
cold in the
tablet,
basement.
and it's Yeah, it's not cold anymore. It's kind of stuffy. The smell has definitely changed from this kind of musty basement almost to a fireplace. It's burning wood. And you guys almost see flakes or flashes of ash and ember floating through the air. As you look around this room, it's immaculate. There's no dust, unlike the entire rest of the basement. This room is pristine, untouched. Trent, make a pull from the tower, just trying to wrap your mind around everything. Is that Sterling squeeze? Like, Trent's definitely struggling with this stuff.
Trent's struggling.
I hate it.
Trent just goes, do you guys have a maid? So as you guys are looking around, you see these flicks of dust. You reach up and one touches your finger, and you pinch it between your fingers, and it smooths into ash.
I don't know how to like grab this piece.
You can switch hands.
That would be a bad idea.
Oh my god.
That tower is wobbling. Okay. So Trent grabs up, plucks this piece of dust out of the air, rubs it between his fingers, and as he looks at it in the cell phone light, it's ash.
They're like, did you leave like the stove on or something?
What?
We'll leave the stove on.
there a
We
fire?
ate dinner like
Like-
an hour ago.
Yeah.
I know, there's like ash though.
That's from probably a fire, not the stove.
God, Trent, you're so stupid.
So yeah. Okay, so you guys stare into this mirror sometime, and I'm gonna need someone to make a poll to notice something.
Can I notice it?
No.
Oh.
You knocked over the tower on accident, now you have to sit in timeout. You guys don't have, this is an optional poll.
What do you guys want?
And once.
I'll try it. Give me a second though.
Your
Oh,
hands
you
sweaty?
want 30 seconds? How's
No,
that?
Don't bump the table.
So what are your thoughts? Trent, Becky, Bella?
I think
At this point, Sarah's standing in the doorway. She's not having this room at all.
Will this stain my clothes if it gets on me?
I mean,
Because this is dry clean only.
this weekend's gonna stain your clothes if it gets on you. Sorry, Kash, sorry.
I think we should try to figure out like why the hell there's ash in the air. Like,
Oh my
did anybody start a fire earlier? Is there a fire down here?
No, I
Someone-
mean, we were gonna do campfire later, but there's nothing going on yet.
Yeah, but I mean,
someone
like,
leave their blunt burning somewhere, like
Fuck, is the house on fire?
Was it you, Bella?
no, it wasn't.
I think it was you.
No, it
it had
wasn't
to
me.
have been you.
I promise I didn't. I put it out, everything, hit it. Police dog couldn't find it, kind of stuff.
I doubt that.
Oh my god. Shit in
The
my
tower
pants
is
right
not
now.
that's
looking
terrible.
I'm shaking so bad.
Oh, there's no way this is coming out, Kash.
Abandoned ship.
You can abandon your poll if you want. Oh my god. Okay.
I'm sweating
Still
bullets
halfway
right
through.
now.
You're still halfway through, man. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
I want to know that secret information.
I don't even
So,
want to get a drink.
Yeah, as you're
Nobody
As-
breathes towards it.
as you're staring into this mirror, the light from your flashlights hits the mirror, and it should reflect, but it doesn't.
That's really weird.
And in fact, the mirror itself reflects perfectly, but it's darker. It's almost absorbing your light.
It's a good thing I didn't pull from the tower. Trent wouldn't have gotten that.
Does anybody else notice that it's not reflecting any of the light?
Holy shit, man, you're right.
Whoa.
It's not reflecting any of the light like a mirror should.
Murder room.
Murder room.
This place sucks.
We should go back upstairs and like lock the basement and not come back down here the rest of the weekend.
No, man, we're gonna come back here later. We'll get super drunk and we'll come back down here and we'll play like 7 Minutes in Heaven or whatever.
I feel like that's how
That seems like really
we die.
safe.
I mean, it's probably a sex table, okay? Like back in the 70s when this house was built, probably what it was for. Let's be honest.
Do you want to try it out?
I mean, you can.
Like, with me?
Like, I'm sure Trent wouldn't mind. I just got other stuff to do. Like, I can't be a bad host, Becky. Like, me and you are really good friends, and I want to mess that up again.
Would it matter?
No, probably not. All right, let's go upstairs.
Yeah,
This place
upstairs.
sucks. All right, so you guys head out, and you head upstairs. And as you guys come up, something's different. And it's going to take a poll to find out what that is.
I feel so bad for you guys right now.
Well, you're all
I think Sterling's manning up. Look at
Yeah,
him.
I think I'm
He's
gonna-
grumbling an awful lot for this.
Oh, I'm so
Dread
old,
is the
Marvin.
worst.
I'm 25. I can't keep
Careful,
standing
Sterling.
like this.
Careful.
You're fucking
Oh,
dying.
man.
You're fucking dying.
Yeah, the good news is the tower's leaning so heavily
Oh my god.
one direction that...
Okay.
Okay. Roger. All right.
Roger.
Your cell phones simultaneously reboot. And as Trent has like this OtterBox cell phone that he's dropped a million times. It's not very good at cell phones.
For some reason, he keeps it
Yeah.
in like his pants when he's on the field
Yeah.
and stuff.
He because he can't read analog clocks, he looks at a digital clock, and it says 1 a.m. And there's no way
Yeah.
it should be 1 a.m.
What time did we go in there?
What do you mean, like in the basement?
Yeah.
Like,
Right after dinner, right?
yeah, it was like 7, 8 maybe.
That's
He's
like
right.
3 hours. We weren't down there for 3 hours.
That's like a lot more than 3 hours.
Yeah, it goes up to 12 and then it comes back to 1. Listen, okay, we were downstairs for what, like 3 hours?
I mean,
Okay,
it
anyway.
didn't feel that long.
And for your characters, it felt maybe like at most 30 minutes.
Yeah.
You know what it probably is? Just we don't have service out here, so they can't connect to the satellites.
Yeah, so...
Hold on. Trent came up with that.
He's an idiot savant. He knows. One day he's going to work for Verizon, and it's going to be amazing. Okay. All right, but we're talking about table clocks too. We're talking about house clocks.
They're all changed?
Yeah, they're all saying 1 a.m.
No way, we were down there for that long.
Did we like time travel or something? Like how the hell? Unless someone's like playing a joke. Like where was Sarah when we were all doing this?
She was in the doorway. She was spooked, but she didn't leave anywhere.
and nobody
She was
else
definitely
left.
the first one upstairs when you guys were heading upstairs, but nobody else came up. And your phones all say 1 a.m. too.
What the hell just happened?
Anybody got a watch?
The ones people wear?
Why would we have a watch? We're all high schoolers.
Never mind.
We have no need for them.
We have our phones.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I mean, YOLO.
Well,
A watch. Yeah, let me steal my dad's watch real quick. Or my grandpa's watch real quick. Yeah, a watch. I'll watch you drink another shot.
Hi, man.
All right. So, you guys, even like Brett starts jabbing you a little bit. Like he kind of shoves you. He's getting drunk rowdy. He always gets drunk fighty.
Yeah.
You just let him shove you a little bit.
Yeah. I'm just gonna ignore him
Okay.
until I can tolerate it.
Okay.
Or can't tolerate it.
All right. I'm gonna need you to make a pull from the tower.
Jesus.
You can immediately say I'm good, and then something else happens. It's not bad.
Uh-huh.
Just say you're good. Then
Is
you
it-
die.
I'm good.
Okay. So he kind of shoves you, and he shoves you into a wall,
Yeah.
and you hit your head on a mirror, and it falls and it shatters. And then you fucking yell at him. You're like, "What the fuck, Brett? Why do you have to be such an asshole?" Right?
Yeah.
And Brett kind of like sobers up for a second. He's like, "Oh man, I fucked up. I'm sorry. Everybody, stay away from the glass. I'll clean it up." And Sarah's like already heading to get a dustpan and stuff. And then Brett just like hugs you, and he's like almost starts crying. And he's like, "I'm a fucking mess, man."
That's like 7 years bad luck.
Yeah, and like you're feeling the back of your head, and it's cut a little bit. Yeah. So you're probably gonna have to like take care of that real quick.
Sit down real quick.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm willing to do that.
'Kay.
Got a med pack anywhere?
Yeah, upstairs bathroom, I bet. If that's where
Where's that at?
the upstairs.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll find it.
Okay. Cool.
Do you want help or anything?
Sure.
Sarah's like, I'll help him,
Oh,
and she kind of
okay.
hands you the broom and the dustpan.
Thanks, Sarah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Sarah.
And so she goes upstairs with Jeff. She's like, "I'll show him where the bathroom is." She kind of grabs you by the hand and walks you upstairs. And Bella, you're cleaning up, and you grab one shard of glass and you slip it into your pocket. Nobody sees this, but you're compelled to do it.
I just had to.
You had to. Yep.
There was just something about the glass. It's like it was calling to me.
So you guys kind of wind down for the night after Brett shoved Jeff into the mirror. Kind of everybody started to sober up a little bit. And it's kind of winding down for the night. And Becky is like getting changed. And she's standing there kind of looking at herself, either scantily clad or completely naked. However she winds down for bed. I was like, you can tell me, but it doesn't matter for the plot of the story. But she's kind of almost ready for bed. And she's kind of brushing her hair. And she looks in the mirror. She's looking in the mirror, and she sees her earplugs. And she turns around and she looks exactly where they'd be on the bed, and they're not there. And then she looks back, and they're gone. I need you to make a pull from the tower.
I don't want to. Be careful.
Why?
Watch it.
Yep. I mean, I think you should maybe push from the other side, because the tower definitely wants to go towards Katie.
How could I not find that one?
Oh man.
I feel like you and Sterling pull like the worst one.
Pretty rough.
I like
So as you're
rough early.
brushing your hair, you see the reflection in the mirror. It's freaking you out. You turn around and you look at your earplugs, and then you turn back around and they're gone. And as you're looking into the mirror, you see someone standing in your window, the shape of a person, staring in at your barely clothed frame.
So
Do you scream?
Yes.
'Kay.
I scream. I run out of my room.
Okay. And so now I think it's appropriate to the story to describe what you were wearing.
Probably just like a little lacy nightie. Come on.
All right, so you race out, and Trent's like
I'm over at the
scrambling too.
pachinko machine and like.
So, but she's downstairs and you're upstairs. So, bing, 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 bing.
Hold
You're
on.
gone.
I can just totally visualize this. Piss drunk, just pushing the buttons.
Yep.
How's this fucking thing work?
I don't know how it's going. Balls are like flying up, things are spinning. I'm like, it's
All right,
fun.
so
It's
I
shiny.
would probably say at this point then it's not Jeff, because Jeff is getting his wound treated. So I'd probably say it's Bella and Brett are standing there, and so we hear you scream. You race out into the hallway, and Brett and Bella head over. What does Bella say?
What's wrong? Are you okay?
There's someone right outside my window.
Wait.
What do you mean?
Wait, what?
Like, there is someone right outside my fucking window.
And so Brett, he's like, go check her room, and then he goes and he grabs a baseball bat, And he kind of stops for a second, and he looks at the gun cabinet. He's like, "Nah, nah." and he goes and he grabs a baseball bat, and he like heads out to the deck and starts going around. And he's like heading around outside. So when you go into the room, you don't see anyone. Okay, and so he's you're hollering. Trent comes downstairs. Jeff comes downstairs. He has a throbbing headache now. Sarah treated you, and kind of like while she's upstairs treating you, we'll get back to this in just a second. But while she's upstairs treating you, she's like, "So, how are you doing? Like, how are things?"
They've been better, that's for sure.
Sometimes, Jeff, I feel like I made a really big mistake.
By leaving me?
Yeah, like, listen,
How'd
you
you
just
think it was a great idea in the first place?
because you changed. You're not the person that I fell in love with, you know? Like, we spent, what, 2.5 years together or something? And then,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden, like a light switch, you just flip. And you don't care about anything anymore. What's that about? You still won't tell me. See, that's the problem, Jeff. Every single time I think that there's something there, you shut yourself up. You box in. You do whatever you're doing right now. It pisses everyone off.
I don't know. But it's something I've got to deal with. It's nothing nobody can help me with.
There's no such thing. Okay, we're all friends. You know, Trent is one of your best friends. He can't help you with it either.
Trent's not that bright.
He listens, though.
He listens, but
When we were going through problems, Trent used to listen. I used to go to him and I talk to him, and he would talk to you, and it would help work things out. But then you just stopped. You just stopped caring.
yeah.
And every single time I think that I made a mistake, you remind me that I didn't. And at that point, you guys hear the scream.
Yeah.
Okay, and you guys head outside, or you guys head out, and you're looking around, and Brett kind of turns and he goes, "I saw some guy run into the woods. What do you think we should do? Should we chase him, or should we just stay here and like..."
Chase him.
Let's go chase him.
Okay.
Maybe it's
Look,
the guy
let's
that I
just-
saw earlier in my car.
There was a guy in your car,
Yeah, there was a
What?
guy.
and you didn't tell us.
No, I didn't. I thought I was just crazy. Like, I was
There's
stupid
a guy
high.
in your car and you
I was-
don't tell anyone?
Oh, I was stupid high. I thought, like, I thought I was just seeing shit. But then, like, the creepy basement, and then the guy in the window. Like, I can't do this.
Listen,
like,
I
we
don't-
gotta go figure this out.
I don't think you're in any shape to go chasing people in the woods, so you stay here.
No, I can go. Like, I can go.
Let's-
I'm fine.
Let's
I'll
do
go.
3 dudes, the chicks hang out. How's that?
I'm fine. I can go.
I'm not going.
I mean,
that's for sure.
Okay, girls,
No
you're
offense,
staying
Jeff,
here.
but personally, I trust Bella to take down a bad guy more than you.
Thank you. Thank you.
I know,
Bella
it's
can
'cause
go.
he plays
I'm
soccer.
not
Everybody
going.
shut up.
Alright.
Okay, girls, you stay here, kind of lock up, wait for us to get back. Let's go find what this peeping Tom is doing. Maybe kick his ass or something.
Yeah.
Alright, so guys split, girls are left back, and Bella is deciding that she's going to go upstairs in her room and make sure that like nothing was stolen or anything like that. She's seeming a little weird, but she's going to head up. She's basically saying like, "Oh, this weed is getting to me. I'm getting really tired." Right? So then Becky and Sarah are kind of hanging out, and you guys are kind of looking out the windows and stuff like that, like getting ready to kind of keep an eye out for the boys to get back. The boys they head out and they give chase, and you guys almost catch up to this guy. I'm gonna need a pull from one of you two. Actually, I'm probably gonna need 2 pulls to catch him. To catch this peeping Tom.
Not bad.
So unless Sterling solos it, 2 pulls.
Alrighty.
You're gonna do it?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
What the fuck, man?
I hate this game.
I'm gonna say I don't know if it's possible, but
Alright. Can I still split it with him?
you can.
Alright, I'll split it with you, certainly.
What if it falls in the book?
Whoever's pulling.
Whoever pulling dice. That's why it's a dick move to leave him with fucking 2. And
He doesn't have to do it.
I don't know.
What if he only pulls one and doesn't
That's
do the
fine.
other one?
Well, this one's
Then,
loose here.
then we'll figure it out. That's absolutely possible.
Why not have the big one?
Oh my gosh!
I
Don't
don't
touch the
You're
table.
just like breathing on the table and it's shaking. You want to do this, man?
Yes.
So you're running through the woods, and this sort of small-framed guy is struggling behind you, or struggling ahead of you. He's racing.
Oh, fuck.
Put it back! Put it back!
As you're... Oh, Sterling.
That was a badass move right there.
That was I'm not even making you pull the second one. That was amazing. Alright, so you guys sort of catch up to him.
Fucking just sink in.
Your hands are like...
You guys sort of catch up to him, and he pulls a knife. And he looks like a man who's lived in the woods for years. He has a wild beard, he has long hair, he has crazy eyes, and he's just like frothing at the mouth. And he pulls this knife and he's just like swinging it dangerously at you guys. Stay back! Stay back or I'll cut you!
I'm sure I've got like a baseball bat. Brett has a baseball bat. But
So Brett's like, what the fuck, man? What are you doing? Stay back! I'll hurt you.
Look, what are you doing creeping on our chicks?
I didn't know you guys shouldn't be there.
Shouldn't be aware.
You shouldn't be at that house.
That's Brett's cabin.
Bad stuff happens at that house.
this guy owns it though. Like, you're trespassing.
Yeah, well, you guys need to go. Didn't you hear my son?
Who?
Look, you guys need to go, okay? We don't have time for this. It's probably already too late. You guys need to go. Just get in your car and go.
From what? Why do we need to go?
And Brett pulls out his phone and he's like looking for service to call the cops or anything. And the guy reaches over and he like smacks the phone out of Brett's hand. And he's like, no phones, no nothing, okay? Nothing. If he catches you, he'll kill you. And he just turns and he starts running.
Freaking creep.
Catches or kill you? Who's killing?
What the fuck,
He's gonna
man?
fucking kill?
I don't know what the fuck is going on. I've never met these guys before. Actually, motherfucker, that's probably the guy that spooked my mom when she was out here. Motherfucker.
How do you spook her?
I don't remember, man. Like, this was a couple years ago. This was last time we were here, man. Like,
Let's just go back, lock the doors if we see anyone again.
Let's just stay inside.
yeah. We'll just, look, it's
We'll report
already
it back
late.
at the gas station. Like,
Yeah, it's already late. We just need to get to bed, man. Like, forget this. We're gonna have fun tomorrow. We're like a big day of doing nothing planned.
Yeah.
Forget that guy. If he comes around, I'll open the gun cabinet and we'll go hunting.
Yeah.
All right. Not cool with you, Trent?
yeah.
We'll shoot a homeless man. It'll be cool. It'll be like one of those scary movies.
That's not cool, man.
Whatever. Jeff, don't be a pussy. All right, you guys head back arguing, and when you guys get back, Becky and Sarah are kind of like up, and they're looking really tired. You guys kind of come in. You're looking really frustrated.
What happened?
Some crazy homeless guy.
Yeah, he like pulled a knife and was threatening us.
Oh my
Like
god, are
saying
you
if we
okay?
don't leave, we'll die.
Is he gonna kill us?
No, of course not.
No, and then Brett like deadbolts the door. He's like, "We're fine. Look, he's just being a prick. It's fine. Look, if he comes back tomorrow, we'll deal with him in a proper fashion." Are you okay?
I don't want to go back into my room. Not if can get into my window. I mean, he was right outside of it.
Then why don't you sleep upstairs? Maybe Jeff or Trent will let you sleep in their room.
I'm not sleeping alone.
Trent?
You can have my room. I'm gonna sleep downstairs.
I'm not sleeping alone.
I'm not sleeping.
Yeah,
Trent?
okay, yeah.
All right, it's settled. Okay,
Just
let's
like,
seriously, let's just go to bed and look. I'll lock the doors. I'll set the alarm code. It's fine. Okay.
alright.
Everybody's cool.
Yeah.
All right, we'll figure this out tomorrow. Okay. All right, Bella, already go to bed.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. All right. Well, everybody calls it a night, and I think we'll take a break. So, deal with the time. Okay, now please, everybody be real cool around the table.
I'm not even gonna get up.
Right?
Mike is live.
All right, we are back. The tower is as treacherous as ever, so we'll go ahead and jump right back into it. It will be day 2. Grabbing my
question real quick.
Oh, yeah. So, Jenny in our chat, I'm assuming she has like a screen name or something.
Rallyvar.
Oh, baller status. Rallyvar asked us, what is our favorite part of Dread? Is that correct? Okay. So, I'm going to start with Sterling. I think Sterling here has played the most Dread. I almost think that he would have nothing good to say about Dread, except for the fact that I keep wrangling into it.
Yeah, somehow he does, even though I'm terrible at this game and it gives me a heart attack. I think probably the coolest thing about Dread is just this tower that's sitting here staring at us the whole time. Like, it really makes you anxious, and when the music and mood and everything is right, it is honestly terrifying to even sit at the table, and so it does a really great job thematically.
All right. Kathy,
Oh gosh.
how would you compare this to playing Star Wars?
Oh geez. This game definitely stresses me out so much. And I think that's kind of the best part about it, is not knowing what's going to happen every single time you pull or watch somebody else pull. Because at any moment, that tower could give. And
I think the next
could
moment
die.
someone tries to pull, it'll give. So
Yeah. So I really love/hate pulling from the tower and watching others pull from the tower.
I think that's the story of Dread. Is I
Pretty
love/hate this game.
Mm-hmm.
Cash, this is your third time,
Second
time playing,
Second time.
and you're a big horror movie enthusiast. So how would you liken this to the sense of dread and terror that you get from watching movies versus playing it?
I would say the story of Dread is a very important part, because
And we'll get to it. I get it. Yeah, we're
Right.
getting to it, man.
the story is an important part, but for the main fact that it has a lot of tension in it already, and then you put a tower in here where you only have a certain amount of time to pull, and some of the things you pull for are the most ridiculous things that you could die for.
Yeah.
Realistically, you could die for it, and just because of that, by the end of the story ends up being so detailed, but it ends up having so much mental stress and so much physical fatigue of just shaking trying to pull these things out.
Perfect. And Katie, I know that you haven't had a lot of chance to play this. This is your first time sitting down at the table and playing Dread with us. Unfortunately, accidents happen. What is your thought on Dread so far for your first time?
I really like it because I'm a big scary movie enthusiast too. So I can see all of this playing out in my head, and I'm like, oh, I could do this, or oh, I could do that. But I know I'm gonna die because this is a scary movie, and I'm a teenager in high school. So I already knew that was gonna happen. So it's just really cool because it's you're describing a movie, but I can see it all playing out in my head, and I really like the imagination part of playing Dread. It's really interesting.
Perfect. All right. So that's kind of to answer Raul Rivar's question. Keep them if you have any more questions, keep them coming. Daniel will field the questions and we'll answer them in between sessions. So we're gonna get back into it. The next morning, you guys wake up and Brett kind of wakes everyone up, and he's showing you guys, like, you guys are looking out the window, and on your kind of side porch area where you guys all came in, there's this slaughtered dead pig. And it's like on the doorstep. Yeah. So he's like, holy shit. Hillbilly Bumpkin fucking came back and left a dead pig on the doorstep.
That's disgusting.
I mean, it's also...
It's bacon.
Yeah, breakfast.
I'm
Trent,
down.
you should go up there and grab that pig.
Like, you want me to bring it in the house?
I mean, I guess we could cut up in the garage.
Alright, well, help me move it, fool.
I mean, I don't care about it that much. Do you want...
Well,
I feel
it
like we
needs to...
should just drag it off into the woods.
It needs to be moved, otherwise it's gonna, like,
Yeah.
start stinking.
Yeah. So, Bella hasn't come down yet, and neither has Sarah. They both kind of slept in. So, Trent and Brett grabbed the pig, and they started to drag it off into the woods, and it's disgusting. It's
It's
not
already
recently.
rancid.
It's not recently slaughtered. It's been basting for a while.
Like, walking and we're both like...
Oh man, this guy sucks so hard.
Dude, he must really want us to go.
Well, fuck him. What is he gonna call the cops on us?
Was that the same guy that was in the truck?
It wasn't.
You're the
no.
one that saw him.
No, it wasn't.
Wasn't?
Uh-uh.
Man, what the fuck is wrong with this place?
I mean, the gas station,
Yeah.
the guy in the truck yesterday.
We
this
need to
dude.
sell your cabin and put it on a different ass lake.
No joke, man. Like,
People are
this
fucking
place
weird.
is chill, but not the people, you know?
Yeah, they're
It's
weird.
fine. Hey,
They don't know how to share the lake. I mean,
we
it's
kind
huge.
of throw the hog into these bushes, and you're like, look, okay, that's taken care of. Let's not let this get down, okay?
Yeah.
Let's just chill and hang out. Cool? All right, so we get back to the cabin. What's up?
While the guys were out dragging the pig or whatever, Becky's gonna go try to wake up the other girls.
Okay. So who are you going to first?
I think I'm gonna go to Bella's
Okay.
first.
So as you kind of knock on the door, no answer. And so you kind of try the door. It's unlocked.
Okay. So I kind of walk in and like, oh my god, Bella, you're never gonna believe what we found outside this morning.
And she's sleeping on her side with her back facing to you.
Bella, how much did you drink last night? Come on. And I walk over and I kind of just like,
And as you
shake her.
approach, there's blood all over the bed.
is it your time of the month?
It's more blood than that, but I appreciate the reference. So you
Bella?
kind of put your hand on her and you kind of touch her and she rolls over and her throat has been slit.
So
And there's a shard of glass severed from the mirror in her hand. Make 2 pulls from the tower. That's not fair.
Jeez, fuck.
I don't wanna. I don't wanna.
You're just bumping the table too. You're not even pulling right now.
I hate that music.
yeah, please do.
So you roll Bella over, and her shirt and blankets and bed sheets are just soaked in blood. And you can tell that this happened sometime in the middle of the night, that the blood has already dried. But there's so much blood.
You hit the bull too, homie.
I know.
You feel like you're being watched.
You suck.
I feel like I get that a lot as a GM of Dread. Like,
You suck
people just
so
tell me
bad.
how much they hate me while we play.
Oh.
So you're halfway there.
Oh, shit.
And you turn over your shoulder, that sense of being watched, and you look over your shoulder, and for a brief moment, you see someone reflected in the mirror.
You-
You're screwing the next person.
Yeah.
Oh,
Shit.
holy shit. You see someone reflected in the mirror, and it scares the shit out of you. Okay? You have Bella with her throat slit. You see someone in the mirror and you immediately think someone broke in and killed her. You scream again.
Yeah.
You hear people running up the stairs. You turn around and you look. And you're like freaking the fuck out. There's no one in this room, but you could have sworn you saw an older man in this room. And he was kind of standing in the corner of the room, kind of in the shadows.
So I'm screaming. Does anybody rush in?
So everybody runs in. They
Bella
immediately
is-
see Bella. Everybody's freaking out. I'm going to need one pull from Trent and Jeff.
Oh, shit.
You want me to move?
Nah.
Hold on a second. Or maybe I do.
Should do your cool ninja trick like you did last time.
As you look down, this girl, her whole life was ahead of her. She'd been accepted into an
Fuck.
illustrious college.
I can actually feel my heart like. Blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Every time that tower moves, my heart's like.
Blah, 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 blah.
Ah,
Her
shit.
whole life ahead of her. And now she lays in a pool of blood. You feel tears well up in your eyes, reminding you of your own mortality, your fragile existence. You start to cry. Kathy, you're a sadist.
Yeah, you're a dick.
You're an a-hole.
I wasn't trying to
I think you're officially an a-hole. I think
You're
you're
officially-
You're also the one that put this one out that's like
The
hanging halfway
biggest
off
asshole.
already.
Yeah. Yeah, you're welcome.
Trent, you look down.
So people, if you retweet,
Could really use some of them retweets right now.
yeah.
Once again, if you retweet the "It's We're Now Live" tweet, then the 5th retweet, someone can spare a poll. I don't think we're gonna get there in time for Sterling to make the poll. However,
We're running out of blocks here.
I don't like any of these.
you're looking down at the girl who is your sister. Not your real sister, but the closest thing you've ever had to a sister. You cared about her deeply, and it takes you a moment to figure out, to try and process what's going on. You almost start to laugh in some sort of twisted way, thinking that she's playing a joke on you guys, maybe like the joke she played last night when she wrote "leave" on the wall, or at least that's what people think. But here she lies motionless. If this were a joke, she would have laughed by now. There's dried blood all over the bed.
Oh man.
One of your best friends in this world is dead.
Shit!
No.
Oh my god!
When did you get so good at Jenga?
Right?
After playing 4 games of Trent.
Oh my gosh.
What do you guys do?
Is Sarah yet?
No.
No.
Bella, this isn't funny. Wake up.
I'd probably run out and go throw up.
I don't doubt that one bit.
Like, probably off the balcony.
Yeah, and Brett's just... What the fuck? What the fuck?
Oh my gosh, man.
It
This
has
is-
to be that old guy. I swear I saw him in here.
He like crosses to the window. He's like, "There's no way to climb up here." What do you mean? You saw him in here?
I thought I did. I mean, I saw the body and I turned around and I swear someone was there and then you guys ran in here.
You guys all turn and look, and in the mirror, there's another person in this room. Reflected in the mirror is an old man clean cut. He looks taken right out of the photo you saw the other day. You saw last night in the basement. Everyone make a pull from the tower.
Damn it.
I'm so glad I'm dead.
Such a bright future. You were actually gonna go to.
I'm sorry, buddy.
I'm about to start a timer for these pulls.
It's not cool.
That's so messed up.
How much for farm equipment, Martin?
Okay, I'm going to give you guys 1 minute, 30 seconds to make your 3 pulls. Everybody has 30 seconds.
Oh my god.
Time is
Can I
ticking.
pull that one?
Yes. There is a man in this room with you. He is staring simply at you guys from the corner. He almost seems to be smiling. He's old, classic. Looks to be a gentleman of sorts. There's
She's like, fuck
there's a
you,
minute
I'm
left.
going.
There's no time to be.
I mean, I was gonna be a gentleman and take it if she wanted me to.
She's like,
Time is ticking. This older man staring. Staring at you.
I'm not gonna make it.
He almost seems to be stepping forward. You. Gypsy!
You can't kill us!
Sterling, you
Except
have
for
30
Sterling.
seconds. You have 30 seconds, Sterling. 25 seconds.
Sterling, you're always a dick when you do Jenga.
No, these are the only things that are like moving. I saw Kash move it when he was pulling.
I know, but it was on the opposite side and I couldn't do that. This is fucking impossible.
Okay.
I thought I was gonna die.
I was kind of hoping
So what's
you were.
happening? I hate
You
you.
guys stare at this man, and he stares back. What do you do?
He's only in the mirror.
He's only in the mirror. And he's smiling at you. He reaches up and grabs the tip of his top hat, nods it, smiles.
I
and then
feel
he
like-
I get the hell
disappears.
out of
I
there.
feel like I would punch the mirror.
And then he disappears as you punch the mirror. Okay. Pull from the tower.
We are getting in the tail end of this game, aren't we? He's so shaky.
My fingers like bouncing. Nope.
This man staring at you, tips his hat, smiling terribly at you. You step over as he's vanishing, seeming to disappear from sight. You're not quite sure what's happening. You step forward and punch the mirror as hard as you can, spider webbing it into 100 pieces.
Oh my god.
You cut your knuckles deep. Blood cutting across the mirror. You reach up and you grab your hand and you kind of holding it, clenching it in a fist, and all of you stare in horror as the blood absorbs into the glass.
I'd probably straight up just like drop
You
and
come
run.
in. You come in from throwing up at this point,
Okay.
and you're looking at Trent and Becky and Brett, and they're all looking horrified. Actually, you did see the man in the mirror, so you're done throwing up. So yeah. So what were you saying?
I'd probably just drop what I'm doing, run out the front door, and probably like just try to get some fresh air to understand what the fuck is going on.
Yeah. So you burst through the back door of the house, and you're just gasping, fighting for a deep breath.
Drop to the knees and just gasp.
What do you guys do? Brett is losing his cool. This isn't happening. What is going on? He's freaking out.
We gotta call the cops. We have a dead body here now. Where is Sarah?
She was sleeping in. And he goes and he starts He goes and he tries the door and it's locked. Just pounding on the door. No answer.
This might have to be a jock.
I told you. Football player dies first.
Gonna bust the door down?
Okay. Trent and Brett put shoulders into the door, burst the door open, and Sarah's not in the room. You guys do see that the master bathroom door is shut.
Just go start, knocking on it. Sarah, come on.
You hear water running, like a bath or a shower or something. Brett starts pounding on the door as well. He's like, Sarah! He's calling in there, no response.
Dude, get your girlfriend. We gotta go.
Okay, so he tries the door, it's locked, and then he's like, oh fuck, my keys. And he reaches down and he pulls out his keys and he puts a key into the bathroom door. And he opens it, and she's dead on the floor as well. Make a pull from the tower. Why do I have to be the jock, he says.
Oh.
Those are so solid.
Yeah, they all are.
Oh. The top of the tower looks like shit.
Becky.
Yeah, Becky. It's 100% your fault.
It really is.
She just flicked it up there.
She was like, going for the loud shot.
Kobe!
Stop.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
So as you
Why did it just get stuck?
as you step into the bathroom, you look down at Sarah, and you see her head bashed in. You look down and you see that someone smashed her head repeatedly into the sink at the base of this mirror. This vanity mirror, her face smashed in repeatedly, almost as though someone took her from her hair and just smashed her in repeatedly.
Is this recent? Did it just happen? And
Are you in here now?
I probably followed, yeah.
Okay, pull from the tower.
You sure you want to be in there?
I'm still outside.
I am outside, fresh air. Fuck all y'all.
I'm getting a beer out of the cooler.
Oh my gosh, even just touching the table is making it shake.
Oh. I don't know how it hasn't fallen. Because
This is the worst I've ever seen in Jenga Tower.
I touched it when we pulled 6 things from it, and
Oh, fuck.
And as you burst into the bathroom, you look at Sarah collapsed dead on the floor. You see her face having been bashed in repeatedly. You look terrified down at her. This is recent.
Okay.
Recent.
Did you do this, Brett?
What the fuck? No way! I
You
did
were the
not.
last one with her.
Look,
it had to have been
things
you.
with me and Sarah were bad, but this is way too much. I would never.
Did you kill Bella too?
No.
Is that why
what
you brought us here?
The fuck? No.
Brett, it's kind of a serious question. You're the only one with keys.
No, that's fine. And he takes the keys and he just throws them at you. And he's like, "This is fucking stupid." Okay, look, I don't know how this happened. I see where you guys are coming from. Okay, I get it. I asked about Bella last night. I was with Sarah. This is not fucking happening.
Trent, we gotta go.
We do.
No. You're not coming with us.
We need to get out of here. We need to call the cops. We need to get out of here. Okay? Fuck this cabin. We need to call the ambulance and get someone down here.
Yeah, we need to. Just tell me, as a bro.
Dude, fuck
did you
you.
do
I
it?
can't believe we're talking about this. I did not kill.
All right.
Look, I'm pretty sure Bella liked me. Why would I fucking kill her?
I don't
Sarah,
know.
I was dating
Look, if you
Sarah.
say you don't do it, I believe you, but we gotta go.
Then let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Look, we can't fit in my car. We're gonna have to take Bella's SUV. Do we know where the keys are?
Probably on her.
Look, will you grab him, Trent? You're best friends with Bella, okay?
Okay, yeah,
I'm gonna go check on Jeff and see what he's doing.
alright.
Alright, so Brett heads out. What does Becky do?
I go with Trent.
Okay. So you guys go back in, and so I'm gonna need a pull from the tower to find the car keys.
Why do you look at me?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure when Trent walks in, he's too jarred about Bella's death to do anything. So I think Becky has to be the one to focus.
You think, right?
As you're looking around, frantically searching for these car keys, you look and you catch a glimpse of them out of your peripherals. They look to be on top of the dresser.
Thank you.
The keys are reflected in the mirror, but not on the dresser. You see them clear as day in the mirror.
Do you know how to hotwire a car?
Maybe Jeff knows, but
Okay.
no, we just, I don't know.
We cut back down to Jeff and Brett. And Brett bursts out of the house and he just starts throwing up too. And what are you doing?
I would probably be hands and knees, just losing it.
Just crying.
Yeah. Cry, throwing, upping, everything.
So, he's kind of throwing up, and he kind of raises his head and he's like, Jeff, we need to go, man. Trent and Becky are getting the car keys. We're gonna get out of here, man. We're gonna take Bella's SUV and we're gonna go and like get the sheriff or something. Are you okay?
Yeah, man, we gotta get the fuck out of here.
You hear a twig snap in the woods.
I run back in the house.
As you scramble to your feet, you see a glimpse of the guy you guys chased last night.
I am going to take a heroic dive.
Okay?
I'll explain why after I do it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna knock over the tower.
How did that feel? Pretty
good.
heroic?
Yeah.
Pretty heroic? Okay. First, I need Trent and Becky to make 3 pulls each, staggering
gosh.
back and forth.
That's not too bad.
Okay.
Actually, we'll just make it 3 quick ones, so just knock them
Oh.
out. While they're doing that, let's go ahead and kind of resolve
Okay.
some stuff. So, you stand up, you see this old, haggard, wild man. Easy, people.
That was
Easy.
me.
You could have just done
you?
3 too. Whatever you guys want to do. But
Sterling
you
too.
you see this old, haggard, wild man. What are you thinking? And Brett kind of scrambles to his feet as well.
Honestly, like, in the position I'm in, I lost what would be 2 people that would be very important. And so, I'd probably get up and do it.
Now you don't know about Sarah.
Okay. So,
So right now Bella is the only one, but it was a pretty
Still.
graphic scene,
yeah.
nonetheless.
I'd probably...
You get 2 more.
Is
I just
he
worked all in
running or
one
is he-
area.
No, he's
Okay.
just staring. He's like kind of peeking behind a tree, and he's just staring at you guys.
I'd probably just get up and just deadbolt run right at him.
Okay. And so as you're running at him, he's screaming, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa!" And he's showing you his hands. He does not have a weapon. You just run and tackle him, or do you stop? Okay. So you run and tackle him, and you just tackle him over. And what do? He's screaming, "No, no, 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 no!"
I'd probably start
Just going ham on him. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
No, you're not very strong.
No, but I'd probably do anything.
but you're just you're throwing
I'm
punches
just
like
fucking
hammer
goofy
fists.
arming it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Brett runs over and he starts kicking this old man too, and this guy's like, "No, no!" And at this point in time, you guys see Brett and Jeff beating someone up outside. What do you guys do?
Run out there.
Okay.
And I'll
Because you could open the window.
I'll
Okay.
I'll quickly go down the stairs and like go out the door and just be like, we need to go. So we're gonna head outside. I think towards
Okay.
the car, and that's when I kind of see him. Is when I
Okay.
like
deal.
open the front door.
Deal. So you race out. You see Brett and Jeff just going ham on this old wild man that you saw last night.
Mm. What are you guys doing?
We're fucking kicking his ass, man. What does it look like?
Well, stop.
You sitting here peeking on us, man.
Okay.
We just found Bella dead upstairs. And he's in here.
Brett's
He's here.
Brett's just screaming at this man. He's like, "Why'd you do it, man?"
Dude, I don't think he did it. You saw the guy in the mirror?
I don't know what the fuck I saw, okay?
Like,
And the man stands up and he goes, "You guys saw him? The man in the mirror."
what do you know? What do you know about him?
He kind of flinches from Jeff, and as he kind of stands up and kind of brushes himself off, and he's kind of like, is everybody out now? Is Becky out?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's really just Trent, Jeff, Becky, and Brett at this point. So this old man, he's like, "Look, I've lived at the cabins across the lake for a long time, okay? 40 years or longer. I don't even know where to start. Can we sit down somewhere? Not in the cabin. Not in the cabin. I just kind of flinches again, and he just kind of walks over to the SUV and he sits on the bumper, and he kind of cleans himself up, takes a look, and you guys are all like furious at him, or just kind of questioning, or okay.
Just
So Trent is kind of like taking charge right now.
yeah.
And so he's like, the more I'm going to tell you, the crazier it's going to sound. And that's why nobody likes me. Because I know the truth.
Start talking creep.
There's a man, his name is Theodore. Teddy, his last name is Clemens, and he used to own this cabin. He used to make all the mirrors, really nice mirrors. I'm sure you guys have seen them. Well, some kids from the camp rode across the lake one night. This was back when the camp was open, about 30 years ago or so, and he took my son with him. It's kind of a gag, a joke. They rode across the lake, and they came over to Theodore's house, and they smashed his mirrors. I don't know how many, but it made him mad. Well, those kids and my son, they disappeared. And they were gone for a while. We didn't know what happened to them. In fact, we didn't even know that they went across the lake in the first place. They just found out later. And his eyes are wild, and they're kind of frantically searching, and you can tell that he's part crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And he just... The thing is that, well, when we found out where they had gone, after they were gone for a while, We found out where they had gone. They came here. He brought them here and did some bad stuff to them. Bad stuff. He put them in some sort of chair or table or something, and he starved them and he cut them and he made them watch for a long time. And they just had to stay there. And the sheriff told us there was some sort of torture room in the basement. That there was some sort of mirror that he made them watch as they died in it. And when the sheriff caught up to him and we found out where all the kids had been taken, the sheriff shot Teddy. He didn't kill him though. Teddy raced back into his house, and so the sheriff went in after him. He strapped him to that table, and the sheriff set the house on fire. A couple of us did. We didn't think about it. We were just mad, you know. And at first, Teddy was just screaming bloody murder as the fire burned, but the fire just kept burning and burning for days. Didn't make sense. This house should have burnt down the way it was, all tinder. But it just burned, and Teddy screamed. About the first day or so, he just screamed in pain. Horrible. Killed my kid. At least that's what I thought, so I stayed. About 4 hours in, my son came out of the burning house. He was kissed by flame pretty bad. He was always a simple boy, and well, Wyatt Jr., he didn't know no better when he went across that lake. He was the only boy that survived out of the ones that went over and smashed the mirrors. Now, the second day, the house burned. And he was laughing. He wasn't screaming no more. He was just laughing. At this point in time, I need everyone to make a pull from the tower.
Including me.
Yeah, everyone that's still present.
Oh, he heroic sacrificed.
Oh, sorry. He just kept laughing, screaming as the fire burnt his wicked soul, and then the second day he laughed. Some sort of twisted perversion or whatever. Then, end of the second day, I reckon, he stopped laughing. He started screaming again. But this time it was different. He was screaming that it was too late to stop him. That he finished his masterpiece. He was inside. That he'll be watching. He just screamed it. And then the third day, storm came in, doused the whole fire. The house burned down okay, except for the basement. The basement stayed pure, almost flawless. Sat like that for a long time. Contractor came through back in, I don't know, the 80s or so. Rebuilt a cabin on top of it. Dirt cheap land, perfect foundation. House sat on the market for a while. Nobody wanted to come out to a lake where a bunch of kids had been murdered. People came through, okay? Your parents bought the house. Points at Brett. Brett's just mad. I tried to warn your parents. I tried to tell them that Teddy lives in the mirrors. That he kills you in the mirrors. And Brett just starts laughing. Everybody make a pull from the tower. Brett's just laughing. Tried to tell your mom. Real estate agent came up, sold him the cabin. Her and your dad, before you came up, I was watching. Your dad took off. Brett laughed. Yeah, some fucking business trip to Japan. Your mom was here by herself. I tried to warn her, I tried to tell her about the mirrors. She got real mad at me. She told me never to come back. So I just watched. I didn't know what to do, so I called the real estate lady. She came by. Stayed with the mom for a while. And then they left. And Brett's just laughing. You motherfucker. You know my mom killed herself, right? She went back home. She didn't die here. Your story's bullshit, okay? She went back home. She left. She killed herself in the bathroom. And that real estate lady got in a car accident, so fuck you. He storms back into the cabin. This is bullshit. I'm gonna find these fucking keys and we're gonna get out of here and leave hillbilly murderer in the woods. This is bullshit. What do you guys do? Like as Brett storms away, you can see like tears flowing down his face.
I'm gonna probably go after Brett.
Okay. Jeff, Becky?
At this point, Becky's kind of pissed and just doesn't believe him at all. So she's talking to the old guy and
Okay.
is like,
Hold on one sec. Jeff? You staying with Becky and the old man?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so what do you say to him?
so Becky's like, your son goes missing for quite a while and you don't even notice, and then you burn down the house that he's in without even looking for him. Father of the Year
We thought my
award
son was dead.
doesn't go to you. And now you are upsetting our friend by talking about the time that you creeped on his mother.
He kind of puts his hand under his beard and lifts up, and you can see his throat has been slit.
Are you
He says, he did this to me in my own fucking house across the lake. After this kid's mom left, I read about in the paper a couple months later that she had killed herself. So I came back here, see what was happening, to see if I was right. I got mad and I started smashing mirrors. Then I saw him. And I got spooked and I left. It turns out that Teddy follows you. Once you see him, you can't unsee him. Okay, he cut my throat in my own cabin across the lake. And you bet your sweet ass that I smashed all the mirrors, and me and Junior, we don't have no mirrors, we don't have nothing. Why do you think I look like this, lady?
Where's your son now?
He's back at the cabin. I told him not to come. He's already done spooky enough. He's just a simple boy. He don't know no better. He just drives into town, gets me groceries, gets me supplies, and gathers up papers so I can continue to find out what's going on. We tried to warn you. It's already too late. You hear a gunshot within the cabin. We cut to the cabin, and it's inside. Brett is pulling out a handgun. And as you're coming in, his eyes are streaming tears, and he has a handgun pointed at the mirror. It's fucking bullshit, man. It's fucking bullshit.
Brett, what are you doing?
I'm proving to me and everyone that this is bullshit.
Brett, I hate to say it, the guy sounds crazy, but I believe him.
Why? You think a guy in a mirror is fucking killing us? That's the biggest load of bullshit I've ever seen.
You were there in the room with Bella.
I don't know what's happening, but a guy in a mirror is not killing me.
Look,
okay?
there's something weird going on.
Look, this is bullshit. And he reaches over and he pulls the trigger and he points it and shoots this mirror. There's a perfect reflection of him, and he snaps back, flies back.
Brett! I
You
just
race
kind
over.
of chase over after him.
There's a bullet wound in his head.
What the I
Make 2 pulls from the tower is what you do.
get 2 pulls from the tower. Oh, man.
You guys hear a gunshot, and you guys turn like, what the fuck? And Wyatt looks, and he like immediately looks at the cabin and he snaps his eyes away, not even wanting to catch a glimpse of a mirror. And then he screams. And as you two look at him, you see that scratches in his face start to appear. And then a giant X of blood just starts pouring from his chest. And you're freaking out, not sure what's going on, freaking out. And you realize that he's staring in horror at the side view mirror of Bella's SUV. He collapses to the ground screaming, blood pouring from his wounds. You guys turn frantically, running inside. Becky, I'm going to need you to make 2 more pulls from the tower. You guys burst into the cabin. Jeff, Becky, Trent, you guys all see Brett's lifeless body. Blood pooling out the back of his head. And as you guys burst in, you immediately realize, at least Jeff and Becky think that Brett put the gun to his head and blow his brains out.
What the hell just happened?
I don't know. He shot the mirror, and then he flew back, and he had a bullet wound. I don't know if the bullet, like, bounced or what. Like, that was crazy.
Are you sure he didn't just put the gun to his head himself?
I know what I saw, Becky. I know I'm not smart, but I'm not that dumb. I know what I saw. We need to go. Now.
As you guys are kind of looking around arguing, Jeff is staring at a mirror.
Jeff, let's go.
I need you both to make a pull from the tower.
I'll go first.
Jeff, let's
Damn
go,
it, Jeff.
he says. And Jeff is unmoving, unflinching.
Dude, you backed those a little tight this time. Give me that.
While he's pulling real quick.
You said 1 pull?
1 pull each, yeah. Okay. As Jeff is staring at the mirror, in a moment, he stops and he stares at you, Becky. and he races over and he shoves you to the ground. And in that moment, he gets lifted off his feet, almost like. So he shoves you and he kind of doubles forward, grasping at his gut, and he's lifted off the ground in this kind of bent over shape. Hovering off the ground for a moment, you see an open wound emerge from his back and blood start pouring out, and you see blood from his guts pouring onto the ground, and he's clutching his wound, and in a moment he collapses. What you saw was the man in the mirror stepping towards Becky, going to kill her. You race over, you shove her, he stabs you in the gut and lifts you off the ground with his shard of glass. Ripping your guts from you, you push Becky out of the way, save her life at the cost of your own. You realize that Teddy's in this room with you as you guys frantically search around, except for the mirrors are not reflecting the room anymore. Reflecting something else. A different room. The room is confusing at first. I'm going to need both of you to make 2 pulls from the tower each. There's wallpaper on the walls. There's stone, or there's wooden slabs, vertical wooden slabs. This whole room screams decades ago. Different time?
You want consecutive or?
I don't care. Different time, you guys see. Trent, you recognize some of this look from the photos. You realize that you're looking at the cabin before it was burnt down. And something catches your eye that terrifies you both. Not only is Teddy in this room, looking dark and imposing and terrifying, a man of artisan and perfection, a man of dedication, yet a twisted soul of sorts. You see high schoolers, kids your age, in clothes that are tacky, old, no business. Any of these kids should have those haircuts. Kids from bad movies, old movies. These high schoolers are running around from Teddy. You see licks of fire start to dance around the cabin in the mirrors. You feel warm. Heat washing over you. What do you do?
We gotta get out of here right now. So I'm running for the door.
Okay. You run over and you grab the handle and it burns your hand.
Of course it does.
Make a pull from the tower. You grab down, you reach down, you grab the handle and it burns your hand. And you scream. Trent, what do you do?
I head towards the basement door.
Okay. It's locked.
I'm gonna kick it open.
It's a sturdy door. Probably the second sturdiest door in the house. Second only to murder room. Brett once put it. I'm gonna need 3 pulls to kick this door open.
Okay. This illusion on the mirror is really tripping with me.
Yeah, it has to be pretty hard.
And the guy in the mirror too is kind of creepy.
Right?
So you're smashing your weight against this door. Becky screams, her hand being burned by the doorknob, flames dancing wild in the mirrors, orange cascading through the room, dancing as though there truly were fire casting shadows. You see Teddy stand chasing after these children, cutting them down with his shard of glass. He's screaming, "You broke my mirrors! You broke my mirrors!" You're smashing your weight against this door. Becky, you stumble back a few moments. You see a kid run past Teddy, trying to escape him. You see this girl run up, and she stops in the mirror, looking into the mirror, looking at you. She's staring at you, and she says, "Help me!"
Look at that. I'm like still trying to get out. At this point, I'm like trying to like open the windows.
All the windows seem to be stuck shut.
Of course they are.
Now, there's locks, and you unlock it, and you try and lift, and it's not moving. Windows that you'd opened yesterday are not moving. "Help me! You there! Please!"
I grab like the you know the little like poker
Like
that
fire
used
poker,
to
yeah.
and I start like trying to smash the
Okay.
windows.
You smash the window, glass shatters outward, and fire bursts in from the open window. Pull twice from the tower. Trent, you burst your shoulder as hard as you can, again and again and again into this door. And as the door breaks open, you feel a familiar snap as well.
That's gonna happen.
Your collarbone snaps. You almost feel it protruding. You reach up and clasp it. The pitch black of the below awaits. You hear Becky scream. What do you do?
Yell at Becky and I just tell her to follow me.
Becky! Come quick! He wants you to go into the basement. As the fire sears your face, your hair, your perfect hair, product catching fire, quickly burning your face and your scalp. She turns to you, Trent, and she looks at you, her face burning, twisting with fire, melting quickly before you. She takes a step, and then her eyes go wide. She reaches back, grasping at some invisible intruder in her back. You see blood start to pool and show through her shirt. She collapses to her knees, still grasping at this knife in her back. She falls to the floor. She's not moving. We're going to take a quick moment to repair the tower. Alright, Sterling, I'm going to need 9 pulls from the tower before we even start playing again.
9?
There's 3 of you dead, 3 pulls each. And he needs to survive these just for the story to continue again.
Yeah.
What if he doesn't?
Then he dies this when the narrative comes
Shit, I
back.
did pack those tight. Whole tower moved on that one.
He just looks at me.
I gave you the stare down there.
Well, don't screw yourself and do what you're about to do.
I know.
So while he's setting this up, making his pulls, a couple things I want to cover for the channel. Like I said before, if you guys weren't here from the start, this is our first live stream ever, so that's why it's probably the way it is, for better or for worse. So we play a very much at the table style, which makes it a little bit harder to live stream compared to people who play at home on the computer and stuff like that. So I wanted to take this moment to thank Daniel, or Daedalus as he goes by on the interwebs, on the deep webs, for running the Twitch stream tonight, and he'll be helping me out with 10 candles tomorrow as well. So this is our second time running Dread. We obviously run a YouTube channel, and so if you are not a subscriber, we'd love it if you became a subscriber. Today we hit 1,000 subscribers, so that's really exciting for us. Thank you for the one person who's excited.
I'm preoccupied.
Yeah, he's busy.
I have to keep track of 9 polls.
Kash will help you. He's also not cheering for subscribers.
I'm
Anyways,
so focused.
so we hope that you're having a good time. We also launched our Patreon page today. We know it's the end of the month, and that Patreon kind of, if you want to support us, if you feel compelled to or excited about supporting us and what we do, if you support us now, then it will bill you today, and it will also bill you on the 1st. So if that's something that'll kind of be a hiccup for you or anything, feel free to come back on the 1st and support us. We'll also be releasing a lot new rewards. We have several high-tier rewards that we're very excited about that we're going to be basically starting up on the 1st as well, so it doesn't get double billed for a single service. So we're very excited to start our Patreon. We understand that not everybody can support us, and if you can't support us or you don't want to on Patreon, please support us by telling your friends and like-minded nerds about us, so we can continue to grow our channel and continue to do fun stuff like murder our friends on a Halloween weekend, right? So is that 9? We're ready to get back to it. So thank you for your support. Either you're a subscriber, you're liking the video, you're spending your Friday night with us. Thank you for your support if you support us on Patreon, or if you're going to support us on Patreon. So we'll get back to it for the final moments of the night, and we'll see if Trent, the big dumb blockhead, makes it out of this alive. Although he shouldn't, not at all.
He shouldn't.
Not at all. Okay. So last we saw you, Becky had collapsed to the ground, grasping for this invisible knife in her back. She falls dead. What do? You're standing, this doorway open to you.
Is the fire still kind of like starting to engulf the
100%.
room and stuff?
Sirenscape for that cabin on fire sound effects.
So there's one thing that kind of made Trent go to the basement door, and that was when he saw the fire. He kind of remembered what the old man had said, that the basement didn't burn down. So that's where he's going, and I guess
So
there was only one mirror down there that I remember.
Yep, there is only one mirror down there. So as you're getting ready,
It seems safe.
as you're
to
staring down at Becky,
blockhead Trent.
as you're staring down at Becky, you look up and you see Blockhead Trent in the mirror.
Mm-hmm.
And it blows Blockhead Trent's mind. I'm going to need 2 pulls from the tower.
Okay.
You have 30 seconds to make them.
Oh, I hate you. No.
Now, what's interesting about this guy that's throwing you off so much is he's pounding on the mirror and he's screaming directly at you.
Mm-hmm.
What do?
Am I able to hear what he's saying?
He's mouthing something, and it's very subtle. He kind of turns and looks over his shoulder, and you see Teddy kill another high schooler in the background. And he's screaming at you.
Yelling, help me.
Do you step forward? Do you step away? What do?
Where's the mirror that I'm seeing the guy in?
This is probably
Or
above
I'm
the
seeing
fireplace.
myself in, I
Yeah,
guess.
this is above the fireplace. And he's kind of looking around, and these mirrors are kind of reflecting off to each other, and you see Teddy over by the front, where Becky had been stabbed.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna run over and grab the mirror, I guess, and like pull it off the wall.
Okay, so as you run over, he kind of puts his hands to the mirror.
Okay.
And he screams, "Help me!" in your voice.
I'm gonna mimic him and like
Okay.
high ten
You
him.
reach up and you touch the mirror, and the entire cabin is on fire. And you are inside the mirror, looking back at an empty building, an empty modern cabin. Becky dying, blood sopping at her body.
Okay.
You are in this fiery cabin now. And you look over and you see just this pure silhouette of darkness. A bloody glass shard in hand. And he's staring directly at you.
Okay. If this was over kind of by the fireplace, I guess I'll grab like the shovel. It was like one of those coal shovels that's there.
Okay?
And I'm gonna be holding it in like my left hand since my right arm is just in pain right now.
Okay. Alright, so you reach down and you grab this shovel and you kind of hold it unsteadily.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't even a man. It's just this silhouette radiating darkness. And the closer he gets to you, the more daunting it becomes. I need you to make 3 pulls from the tower or you die.
You
You
know,
have
there's
1
like
minute once I get the timer set
a
up.
whole other half of the Jenga tower, right?
I know.
That's like still secure.
Timer started, you have 1 minute to make 3 pulls or you die.
One.
This shadow keeps stepping towards you, this bloody shard of glass clutched in his dark grips, stepping towards you. Ooh, ooh, heavy boots falling upon the floor. He steps over where Becky's carcass would be, except for there's a high schooler collapsed down.
Those 3.
You narrowly escape past him as he slashes at you. What do you do? Where do you go? The fire is dancing wildly around you, consuming this house. You hear townsfolk outside screaming, chanting.
I think I still run to the basement now.
As you run into the basement, there's darkness. You stumble down the stairs. Where do you go? As you look back up, you see the shadow step into the doorway. Orange dancing around his frame. A truly haunting sight as he takes his first step down the stairs behind you. Your arm is killing you. The shovel is weighing so heavy in your other hand. You're exhausted.
I run over to the murder room. And I go and I check the handle.
And you open the door,
Okay.
and there's a little child on the table. He's a simple kid.
Mhm.
He looks at you, and he's just screaming and
He's
crying.
Tied down.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to release him.
Make 2 pulls from the tower to release him. As you fiddle with the straps, your right arm seemingly unable to do anything right. Your collarbone killing you. Even at this point, adrenaline not helping. He's crying.
I just kind of try and calm him down. I'm just like asking him what his name is while I'm untying the straps.
Quiet.
Alright, Wyatt. I like get the straps done and I kind of stand him up. I'm like, are you alright? Doing okay?
Oof, oof, oof. You hear more footsteps down the stairs.
Look.
The bad man is coming.
I know, Dang it, I hope this works. I just kind of like lift him up and I say, put both hands on the mirror.
So he reaches up and he puts both hands on the mirror. And you see two hands come out and grab him by the forearm and start to pull him into the mirror.
I think that's good. So I let them take it.
Trent is a simple man.
The story, that's how I...
The kid
Maybe? Oh.
enters into the mirror screaming
You suck.
and dies a horrendous death.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit.
That
And you just hear this horrific laugh at the base of the stairs.
Okay.
As you watch this little Wyatt kid get ripped to pieces by hands of darkness in the mirror. I need you to make 5 pulls from the tower.
Holy crap. Don't
You will
you
have-
fucking dare.
2 minutes to do so.
He's got
Don't
this.
fucking do what? You turn to little
Again,
Wyatt
if you
on your
retweet.
shoulders and you say, "Okay, Wyatt, here's what I need you to do. Put your hands on the mirror." And Wyatt looks at you, says, "Okay." He puts his hands up against the mirror, and he starts screaming as these 2 dark, twisted hands collect him and bring him into the mirror.
I thought he would get out.
And you watch in horror as these hands consume him, swell over him.
Do you want a hammer and a chisel too? Jesus Christ,
Could
it's
I?
like ripping it out of there.
5.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
5.
Oh my gosh.
When you have a timer, you can't like
This
poke
kid
every single
is
piece.
screaming. If you survive this child's screams will haunt you for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
The footsteps have grown silent for a moment. You stand here, this mirror haunting, its reflection black, as darkness has swallowed Wyatt Jr. whole. What do you do?
Smash the mirror.
With your little shovel?
Mhm.
Okay. I need you to make 4 pulls from the tower to smash the mirror. And here's the deal. You'll have 1 minute to do it. Okay?
He doesn't care anymore. He's just going for it.
I am.
Oh yeah, I see your strategy now.
Oh my gosh.
This is his first pull.
That was. This is my second.
He's quick. He's a ninja.
I'm pretty sure that tower did like the Michael Jackson
I
thing.
had
And then
to,
it
I
came
put
back.
my finger on it.
Time is ticking as the shadow's footsteps draw near to the doorway of the murder room. You start smashing your shovel up against this mirror, smashing it, and you hear this coupling behind break free. This coupling behind the mirror break free. You hear this mirror start to snap and untwang on whatever support cables are snapping it loose. The silhouette stands in the doorway, its deep, haunting laugh echoing through this room. You attack him, Or do you make one last hammer smash against this window, or against this mirror?
One last against the mirror.
Okay. One more pull from the tower, sir.
Did you download the strategy guide to playing Jenga?
No.
He practices at home.
So as you reach back with your busted arm, you reach up with your broken arm, collarbone twisting and cutting muscle, and you smash this shovel up against the mirror. And it goes... The glass starts to rip and spiderweb. The man, the shadow, drops this shard of glass, and it falls to the ground, splitting in two. The mirror falls to the ground, smashes. You don't hear the sounds of fire upstairs anymore. You don't hear any sounds upstairs. There is no man of shadow standing in the doorway threatening you. There is only darkness. What do you do?
Slowly, I kind of look around, disbelieving. Still with the shovel in hand, I walk out of the basement.
Okay. As you step up, you push the door open, and it opens to Brett's cabin. As you step out, you look down at Becky's dead body. You step past her. You step out, open the front door. You feel a cool, soothing rain falling upon you. A midday storm. You see Wyatt, the old crazed man, ripped to shreds behind the SUV. Forgot about Jeff. He was in there too. Jeff was in there too. He was dead. Sorry.
Good.
You reach down and you feel in your pocket keys that Brett threw you. I'm willing to bet that one of those keys works for his sports car. As you step into a sports car, fire up the engine, growls to life. You look in the rearview mirror, and you smile, almost just for a second. It's over. Put it in reverse, pull back, put it in drive. Start the long drive down that driveway. Back into town. Out of the cabin, in the woods, Sullivan Lake.
It's gonna be a hell of a court case against Trent.
So, that is our dread this evening. We are finished with the story Echoes. Sterling, if you wish, you may now knock over the tower.
It doesn't fall.
A hand comes out of the mirror and grabs Sterling's hand. That's our story for tonight. So thank you for joining us for this dreadful adventure. Congratulations to Sterling for winning his second dread game.
I murdered a kid.
You murdered a kid. You absolutely fed a kid to that mirror. You are
A simple
evil.
kid, too.
You are evil, Trent, and you will suffer with that memory for the rest of your life. Yes, so
You
thank you
drove
very
off
much.
the bridge all the way there.
So tell your friends about us if you had a good time. And until next time, tell a story, share an adventure.